Okie dokie. What's up, fellas? I don't know about you guys. I don't know about how you guys are feeling, but I, for one, am sick and tired of not having a shiny Pokemon. What's up, fellas? How we doing? We're gonna break the dry streak today, but yup, we're gonna break the dry streak today. We're gonna get a shiny, 100% odds, true and real information. We're gonna boom, crack them open. I feel like the meme is gonna be the fucking picosecond. The picosecond that next time I don't have Donator and don't have Charm, I'm gonna immediately get a shiny. That's gonna actually be the fucking meme. That's actually true and real. All right, let me go ahead and turn the music down a wee bit. Say hello to all the beautiful faces. Good morning. I need a little sip of my little monster today. What's up, fellas? Nom 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 nom. Okay, what's up? What's up, Scythus? What's up, WP? What's up, Scratatui, Rummel, Cheslin, Yeet? How are you doing today, Yeet? What's up, Clue? What's up, Eric? What's up, Battle Brown, Mist? Yo, Axolotl, I'll call you. What's up, Shamo? What's up, fellas? How are we doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. McCool, happy to see you again. What's up, what's up? Imagine if Dono and Shiny were bugged to reduce your shiny and increasing. Dude, that'd be fucking based, though. You know what? At that point, I'm just going for a harder shiny. That's just based and true and a you know, a talented shiny hunter at that point. Yo, what's up, Jada Tree? It is a slightly early stream today. I didn't even realize that, dude. I'm just so dude. There are times where I like dread streaming. You know, I'll be fucking real, right? And there are times where I'm like, you know what? All I want to do is stream. Like I don't like videos. Whatever, fucking script writing, editing. I just want to stream. I just want to shiny hunt, stream, talk to the lads. You know. Okay, let's go ahead and just pop this charm and actually get started. Let's get our gym run out of the way. I know it's the most boring part of the stream, but it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. It's important, man. It's important. It's like your daily vitamin. You know, it's like waking up, brushing your teeth, showering, fucking putting on deodorant. That's what gym run is. That's what a gym run is. Taking that daily vitamin, getting it out of the way, you can actually get on to shiny hunting. Maybe it's single rare encounter shiny time. Yeah, maybe, McCool, maybe. And obviously 41k isn't that crazy. Like I want to preface, like 41k, if the shiny rate's 30k, is honestly not even that bad at all, right? Yeah, I think I've used all the fossils, Clue. I could double check that. I don't remember actually, because if I'm not, I'll definitely do that in pop a charm. What's it called? Yo, what's up? What's up, man? First time I'm in my second region. Yo, nice work then, dude. You're killing it. First time watching you live. Yo, Boobell as well. What's up, fellas? It's definitely not Boobell. It's definitely I'll just call you Bub if you don't mind, man. What's up? What's up? How you doing? What's up, Kenji? Good morning. Good morning. I might have some fossils. William, good morning. We'll see, man. We'll see today. We'll see. Can sponsor oh no, it's okay. I have charms if I appreciate it, and we'll see. It depends. Like if I'm popping fossils and stuff, I'm down to pop a charm for sure. If that's we'll see. Bubble, I see. Bubble, I like it. I like the creative spelling. Okay, let's do our gym run, boys. We're gonna end up with what, 1.7 mil after the gym run. So the nice thing about it, I will say, I can go collect like some of this. I don't want to collect my Cranidoses yet. I'm actually going to stock up on all my Cranidos sales and just show those in a video, because that's for something. I have so much money in Cranidos sales. It's kind of insane. At some point this week, maybe I should just go do that after. It depends how I'm feeling. It depends how much energy I have after this gym run. I might just go sell some Cranidoses in my boxes, because I just need to start doing that. This is going to be so much money. We are in our evil Patrouski arc, as you guys can see on screen, though. I've got the angry eyes and the red horns. You're currently... I should probably switch the lollipop out for like torch or something. Patrouski turned out saving yen. Also, Patrouski after gym run spends Pokeyen every time. Hey, come on, man. We're going to start saving for sure this time, Wink. For sure. Evil Pat. We're in the evil Patrouski arc. I need the I need the torch though. We'll do that in a sec. Here, let me. Bam. Should be good. There we go. Evil Patrouski art. Get a pitchfork going. I actually don't have a pitchfork. I have a torch, but no pitchfork. To be fair, I just don't like it as much, but that's just me. Torch, because glove slot items. Glove slot items are the way to go, you know? Not that many glove slot items. Hey, we'll see how today goes. I've been seeing a lot of what's it called videos pop up in my feed. I've been seeing a lot of I can't think of it. Safari Week. I've been seeing a lot of people going through what they taught and their journey through Safari Week, and I thought that was pretty interesting. It's funny to see that and be like, yeah, I hunted a little bit during Safari Week, nothing crazy. I probably hunted 20 hours during Safari Week in the Safari Zone, and got absolutely nothing, of course. Maybe it was less than that. I didn't hunt that much during Safari Week. It was a couple streams. It was probably anywhere from 10 to 20 hours, so nothing too crazy. Didn't deserve to get it. Yo, Don. Greetings. What's up, someone? What's up, someone? How you doing, man? Okay. Ooh. The monster tastes good today, boys. I'll be honest. Okay, let's see how this goes. Gym run's pretty easy, pretty typical, pretty brain dead. The main thing I was thinking about after, I will say, what was Safari Week? Safari Week is a week-long shiny hunting event that a certain YouTuber, his name's like Absol Blog or something. He hosts it like every year. From what I was seeing, literally it's just a reason for the Pokemon community to shiny hunt in the Safari Zone. That's it. That's all it is. It's very, very simple. There's no logical reason or benefit. It's more like a community gathering of, okay, everybody go shut in the Safari for a week and it'll be fun. And that's it. Yeah. Safari Week is not a PokeMMO specific thing. It's a Pokemon community thing. What are you saving yen for? You name it, man. The Cranidos hunt, the Johto release, the anniversary event, possible shiny wars for Team Mister. There's so many things to save money for. What's up, Spyro? How you doing, man? What's up, Flappin'? Nice to see you. Dude, it's crazy to see people run fucking 10 accounts or be able to shiny hunt on so many different fucking Game Boys or whatever. I'm kind of jealous, man. I kind of really wish part of me really wishes you could multi-log on PokeMMO. At some point, maybe what I'll do is, dude, Moxie Mozzie used to do this, and I'd be down, but I'd have to figure out the memes, because he used to, Moxie Mozzie used to set up, his computer in, a laptop, and he would stream himself shiny hunting on two memes. When's the anniversary event? We don't really know yet. They're gonna try to squeeze it in, but it's gonna be tough timing. We don't really know yet, is what I'd say. After Johto, I would say, would be my meme. Will I use multiple accounts to very far? I mean, that honestly, I could get. Oh yeah, no, I'm very aware. That's what I'm saying, Clue. That's what I'm saying. So Moxie Mozzie used to stream himself shiny hunting on 2 accounts because he would have his laptop and his PC set up, and he would connect them. I don't know how you connect them hardware wise. I'd have to it'd be interesting how you stream that through OBS or whatever. I'm tempted to figure that out, you know. I have a really shitty laptop I could use, but I feel like I might need a better laptop, you know. Yo, what's up, Radical? How you doing, gamer? What's up, man? I'm just, at this point, I feel like I'm just fucking, at this point, I'm just hopium looking for ways to make shiny hunting more interesting. And also I just love the idea. I feel like with once you start doing multiple accounts, that's when you're really able to stream shiny hunting full time, right? If, for example, if I was streaming 3 accounts, if I was ×5 sweep setting on 3 accounts at once, getting 1,000 encounters per hour, and I streamed like 10 hours a day, that's literally fucking, you know, one shiny a day on average. Pokemon can run on anything? Yeah, well, so, okay, guys, I need you to work with me, a little more charitable understanding. Yeet obviously can run on anything. It's more about streaming it in high quality on something, right? And how that capture of the footage would work, and like, obviously Pokemon can run anything, but it's a lot more hardware than that. How do you stream? Yeah, stream, and not even the legally thing. It's more so the hardware limitations and like what, you know, I don't know if to stream the footage from that laptop over to another computer, do I need a good GPU? Do I need good hardware on that? Like, I don't know, right? I love if we could use a couple dinner status to be able to use 2 accounts on the same device. Oh shit, Shamo, you know what? I like that. Or I like that's interesting. I don't know about a couple, like that's some sort of, man, I don't know. Ooh, I like the idea of that. Or like, what if, okay, what if you couldn't just use like, oh man, I love the idea of multi-boxing becoming possible in some way. Whether it's something like you said, like maybe if you have donator status active on both accounts, you could do it. Or like maybe I don't know, man, something, maybe you could only multi-log on 2 accounts at once, because that, even though that does help botting, obviously, like it's not crazy if you can't do 10 accounts or some shit, right? Like, it's so, I really wish multi-boxing was more possible, is my meme. I don't know. Yo, thank you, GamerX, right? What's up, man? And Mexican Gaming, what's up? Thanks for following. I appreciate it. We got a couple people coming in. GamerX, right? I appreciate it. Adrian Wilden for subscribing. I appreciate all the content's been worth that and helpful, man. Rudy, you got to ask me a Pokemon question, man. I don't have any fucking opinions on anything outside of the I mean, yeah, I do, but I don't, you know. Morning, what's up, JDM? How you doing, gamer? Yeah, that's a huge concern as well, Shamos. And yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of like hardware and infrastructure concerns with stuff like that. Got Zapdos, what a clutch game. Wait, what's up, Gamer X-Ray? What's up, man? How you doing? What you playing, man? What's up? Just doing a funny playthrough of Fire Red. Okay, love to see it. Great fucking game. Great game. We love to see it. I can't use a level 50 Pokemon in another region if I haven't done enough gyms, right? Yes, correct, Spyro. Correct, man. That's the way they like kind of balance the storylines, and it's kind of weird because you do have to get like new Pokemon per storyline per region. But honestly, I think it ends up working like pretty well. But it can be intimidating for beginners. Best PvP rank for beginners, like best PvP tier. I have a video actually coming out tomorrow, kind of answering that question, and then I have my ultimate PvP guide coming out in 2 or 3 days, 2 days, something like that. I recommend always starting with randoms PvP. Starting with randoms PvP is the best, and then if you want to play constructed, OU is definitely like, OU is the easiest to get into, and OU is going to be your best shot at winning because there's just more people that play OU. So like if you're a new player and you play OU, there's gonna be enough new players that play OU to like it'll be like new player versus new player, and you'll have a chance. A lot of times what happens is if you're a new player that's playing in like NU or playing in like UU, a more specialized tier, almost nobody in those tiers is like new. They're all like veterans who just like are returning for that season, or they like have a lot of game knowledge or whatever. Like you're gonna get fucking stomped. It happens. Like the average 500 elo NU player is just so much better on average than the like 500 elo OU player, at least within that tier, right? Yo, that would be fucking, that'd be super cool, JW. Yeah, we'll see. What's up, FFL? How's life? It's pretty good. It's been busy it's been really busy, mostly for Casey though. Like I'm mostly fine. I mean, I'm good now. Really busy over the past week or so. I think life's always busy. I always make it busy as well, which I like. It's a good meme. But it's good, man. I'm good. Healthy, physically healthy. I'm chilling. I'm good. I want to get a shiny. That's really it. Which is, you know what? How you doing, man? There's tons of little tweaks that people can make and you can do to my gym rerun. I'm just too stubborn about it, Yash. Like I could do a whole different team if I wanted to. That'd be more efficient. I just like my gym run because it's pretty brain dead. I appreciate the I'm trying to preface, I'm sure that what you're telling me is like literally more efficient and like better to do, and it's a small simple change, but I just like this gym because it's like super muscle memory for me, and I just like brain dead run through it so I can talk to chat on stream. I don't know what I want to use for my general region. I currently have Miltank, Totodile, Cinequil, what's the name for run? Johto team, Miltank, Totodile, Cinequil, Chikorita. I would get a nice like special attacker on that team, like a nice fast special attacker. Obviously, Cinequil will become Typhlosion. So let's do like a fun. Do you want like a Gen 2 only team? Is that what you're going for? What's up, Steve? I'm good, man. I'm good. Throw a Shuckle in there for Stealth Rocks. Yo, base team. Now we're talking. Yo, Luminous, thank you for following. Hopefully the content's been enjoyable. What would you say is the percentage of OU players running around with a perfect IV and EV train squad? Perfect IVs and EV train, probably like 10 to 20%. Probably 10 to 20%, maybe less. That'd be my guess. Do you ever use Blastoise in rerun? I only use Blastoise for 2 gyms. The Fire Gym leader in Striation City out of the trio, and then Blaine in Kanto. Blastoise is literally only help you do 2 gyms. And then it'll be backup. So Blastoise will help me finish out this Ninetales once I get safely switched in. Is Johto out? Nope. If you Google PokeMMO Johto release date, I have a video that pops up about it. Fuck. I definitely fiddle with my hair a ton. I appreciate it, JW. Should I use Alpha Crobat or sell it? There's really no wrong answer with like alpha stuff. You can always like re-get an alpha by breeding it. It's not like a shiny where it's like, oh, it's selling or keeping a shiny is a huge decision, right? But like selling or keeping like a Pokemon with good IVs or an alpha is usually like not a very difficult. So you can always buy it back later with the Pokeyen you made from it, or rebreed or something. I'm gonna find your playlist. I can link it to you. Do a reverse mohawk. Oh, I don't know if that's for me. Yeah, I know certain people are definitely like that, McCool, which is super fair. Whichever you prefer, obviously. I want to run through Johto with the starter, and I threw Miltank for the otter battle with Whitney. Fuck the otter battle. Yo, the epic one. The epicest one. Thanks for subbing, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully the content has been helpful enough to warrant that, dude. Bring back the do-do-do music. We'll definitely do it at some point throughout the stream. Don't worry. The croc will return. The initial, yes, absolutely, man. Alphas were like the most hype I've ever seen, like the servers, because like everyone was trying to like log in at certain times. So I think that's the most full I've ever seen the servers get, where it was on alpha releases, which was crazy. Like everybody logging in to like get the Ditto and stuff was nuts. Yo, Bilal, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Hope the content's actually been helpful, man. What's up? What's up? Yeah, dude, the alpha, like the first week of alphas was so exciting. There's been so many, oh man, just 2022 in general. 2022 was just easily the most updates we've ever seen in PokeMMO. And like there were so many updates that were like events. Like it felt like so many updates that were like, okay, for like a week straight, we're gonna be like fucking zoned in and hyped to play PokeMMO. Are they gonna catch Pokemon in Unova? Catching Pokemon in Unova. I mean, usually just getting your, it's good to keep in mind it's an MMO, right? Like getting your 4th gym badge and then just buying stuff off the GTL is really important, right? Other than like Smeargle and Breloom, like really Smeargle and Breloom are your best bet. You can get like budget You can get budget catching Pokemon like Paris or like Butterfree with Compound Eyes and Sleep Powder. But the issue is at that point, or like a Moongus, but it's super slow. But the issue is it doesn't have False Swipe. The issue is at that point, like if you're gonna like take the time to get those catching Pokemon and like level them up and everything, like you might as well just wait until you can get a Breloom or a Smeargle. Yo, you put some work and love, some TLC into your shiny Nidorino. You love to see that, man. I don't put enough care and love into like all my shinies. I need to like rebreed them and like EV train them, and one day I've been trying to put some more love into them over time, you know, here and there. But one day I'll properly like actually take care of all my shinies, trick them all out, make them all competitive, everything. Hidden ability Parasect Gang. Hidden ability Damp Parasect is super nice. Yeah, I feel like after the, I kind of agree, Dememe God. I think after the Damp change, I think like having that, yeah, having Parasect is so good. He used to be more budget, but hidden ability Parasect is now actually really good. I'm broke for that. Yeah, breeding shinies is definitely not cheap. What's on the agenda today? I want to shiny hunt, Jay. I want to break the dry streak. We'll see. I'm kind of motivated, but we'll see. I do also want to sell my Cranidos. The biggest things on the agenda: finish the gym run, of course, and then we're gonna either do some shiny hunting, selling of Cranidos on the GTL to make tons of Pokeyen, because I have so many fucking Cranidos still to sell, and then. What else? We could go Fish Whalmer for a shiny. I might go Bagon. I feel like I'm feeling Bagon today. I feel like if I go for a single encounter shunt, I'm feeling Bagon. Yo, what's up, KG? You're never late to a stream, dude. What's up? I feel like I'm feeling Bagon today in terms of single encounter hunts. Yeah, that's the plan. What? What's up, Luminous? I was just saying that I might be shunting Bagon today. What's your favorite shiny? My favorite shiny is Shuckle, which I have, which I love to death, which I got super lucky on. My second favorite shiny, my top 3 Pokemon are also my top 3 favorite shinies, which are Shuckle, Cranidos / Rampardos, and then Stunfisk. I have Shuckle and Stunfisk. I've been going for Cranidos for 16 months, almost 17 months now. But I need more money to hunt it. I need more money, I need more time, I need more resources to hunt Cranidos. I have to sell off tons of extra Cranidos in my boxes, which you can see here. Look at all these Cranidos. Like, I have pages and pages. Look at these, like so many Cranidos that I've been selling. Yeah, if people are looking for Cranidos boxes, if you are someone who wants to shiny hunt a monster egg group shiny, I have male Cranidos boxes for you. Or if someone just wants to shiny hunt Cranidos themselves with Dittos, I do have Cranidos boxes if people are interested, is what I'm trying to say. I do usually sell my Cranidos boxes for 100k a piece. But I'd be willing to do like 80k a piece, because I've been releasing so much, I need the space, so I'll do 80k a piece for a whole box. It's almost like 1k per Cranidos. Wait, really, JD? Yeah, I'm down. I have I'll have to go sort after the gym rerun, but I definitely should have at least one, dude. We'll see. I've been releasing a ton, unfortunately, but needed the space. If everyone goes in chat, dude, I love when shit like that happens, McCool. Like everybody going to a spot and shiny hunting. It's so fun. No, you're not wrong, Cheslin. True and real. What do you think at level 100 type 31 of IVs people have 31 IVs people sell for after release of Johto? I don't think they're not gonna go down that much. I think I've always said like, oh yeah, like once we're able to catch Cyndaquil outside of the Safari Zone, he is gonna go down in price, but it's not gonna be like, it's not gonna fucking plummet, right? Like, so I always say like, okay, base price of Cyndaquil right now is like 20k, right? When Johto comes out, it'll probably go down to like 6 to 8k, maybe 6 to 10k for a while. It's not gonna be like fucking, it's not gonna plummet to be worth nothing, right? It's still gonna be a very, very desired Pokemon. So it depends what like type. I would like take what Typhlosion sell for right now and just subtract like 20 to 40k, and that's it. You know, it's not that much. It's not that crazy. Use them for egging? Yeah, I'm super down, JW. I appreciate it, man. We should really do something. Dude, I would love to do. It's tough because you don't want to burn people out with big shiny events like that, Clue. But it's also it's tough for me because like I love doing stuff like that, Clue. But the issue is with stuff like that is like I can't make video content during. It's really hard. I should say it's really hard for me to make video content during weeks like that. But I can stream a lot, right? Now, thankfully, right now, dude, for those who don't know, I am the most ahead on videos I've ever been. It's actually kind of disgusting how many videos I have scheduled. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, or the day before. I think it was the day before. The day before yesterday, I'm not joking, I had 60 videos scheduled, which is absurd. The most I've ever had. I've been working really fucking hard. I just, it's so stupid because no matter how far I get ahead, I just keep working and I just like keep like scheduling videos and like making stuff and like it's fucking nuts. So I have 60 videos. I'm 60 videos ahead. So like theoretically, I will say, you take days off now. I could, but I probably won't, right? But I could. I do here and there. It sounds too memey. I feel like my days off, or I'll work like 4 to 6 hours. That'll be like my day off. The meme is, yeah, so I'm so ahead on videos. I do have to make thumbnails. I'm really behind on thumbnails. I feel like literally like 50 of those videos out of the 60 don't have thumbnails, which is hilarious. So I need a lot of thumbnails, obviously, and like timestamps and like links and sources and descriptions and stuff. Like that's important. I have to like go through and like do that. If everyone goes, then shiny background is ours. He can't hide from everyone. That is true. That is true and real. I love group shiny hunting like that. I'm down. Yeah, even if like, yeah, absolutely, Cheslin. The benefit of like being so ahead on my video schedule is that I can like stream and just not worry about how much energy I put out, right? Like a huge part of my life is just balancing my energy, and like having enough like you know, for videos in the morning and then stream it in the afternoon, and then like also being with my girlfriend, right? Like it's a lot to like balance all of that energy. Like I only have so much energy in the day, you know. But I feel like I'm a pretty high energy person, and I still just like cook myself every day, right? So it's really nice to be able to like, okay, I have videos done, let me just focus on fucking doing the best streams possible and fucking memeing. And so that's why like recently I've been streaming. Like I streamed yesterday for like 4.5 hours, right? I think I streamed the day before for pretty long as well. So I've been doing like such long streams recently. Do you participate in catch events? Not really, Blake, but I should do a little more. Catch events are awesome. I always like heavily encourage them, especially for like newer to like mid-level players. Catch events are really good. I will say for like late game players, catch events get a little redundant because you're like, you just don't need the Pokeyen, or like you just don't really care. You're like, usually when you're late game like that, you have like goals that you care about more than like stopping in the middle of those goals to go do a catch event, right? But I'd say if you aren't like hard lined in the middle of a really serious goal you care about, I would just go do catch events are great. Yes, you can always click on the Pokemon, Luminous. You can also sort via moves, I believe, now. So you can go to the GTL, go to advanced search, and then go to has move and like type whatever you want. So I can type like explosion search, and it'll sort by that. Yo, congrats on getting to the Elite Four, man. Nice job, Raj. Yeah, sometimes I'll stream. Sometimes I'll stream catch events live. I will say, people ask me a lot to like host my own catch event, and my answer to this is like very realistic. I usually say like there is no logical reason for me to host my own catch event. If I were to ever host a catch event, it would be like a Shuckle one for like fun or like something like that. But like, there's just like hosting a catch event takes a lot of time and energy, and there's no benefit to me outside of like, I guess like the social media. But my point is, I'd rather spend that time and energy making a video or like doing a stream which is something that, like, only I can really do, or like, you know, my level or whatever. But like a lot of people host catch events. Like the point is there's like fucking 5 catch events a week, right? Like there's like 3 official catch events every week. There's like, you know, probably 3 to 5 unofficial catch events every week. There's so many catch events that it's like, okay, why would I just put another catch event as opposed to like doing something that only I can do, or like, you know, yeah, there's like my time and energy is better spent essentially. But I do like the idea of one day doing like a Shuckle only catch event, or like a custom one. It's interesting. It's the same reason why I don't host like PvP tournaments. People have asked if I was like a PvP specialist, like that's obviously like why like people like AFC Adino host them, because he's like actually like, you know, a really good PvP specialist and like it's his place. But like, if anything, I would host like a casual shiny hunting event where I'd be like, okay, like everybody just come and shiny hunt. Like, I don't know, but I usually like to spend my time and energy making guides and stuff. Would you say you're naturally wired and have a lot of innate energy? Absolutely. I've always had like a lot of I've always been hyper, I guess is the meme, from a young age. It feels funny to use that word when you're 25, but I mean, yeah, I've always had a lot of energy. I noticed we could give suggestions on the forums. Do the game devs ever make quality of life improvements? Seeing a few things that need it? Yes. So a really good example of this, McCool, is that so recently-ish they added the egg hatch animation. So we didn't have an egg hatch animation in PokeMMO for a really long time, right? Which is hilarious. But they finally added the egg hatch animation screen recently, and then the same day that they added that, someone from Team Mister, I believe, made a forum suggestion saying, "Hey, we would love a shiny only option for the egg hatch animation." So now you can go to settings and then go to, what is it, gameplay or something, gameplay, and go to hatching animations, and now there's an only shiny option. And they added this 2 days after they added the hatching animation in general. That was really impressive. They usually don't operate that fast, I'll be totally honest. Like, the devs are notoriously pretty slow about adding updates, I feel like. 'Cause I feel like they want to be really safe, and they're a pretty small dev team. But they added that one like so fast. Yeah, there's so many catching events, Rosa. They're really good though. They're really fun. Catch events are fantastic for just making Pokeyen, as well as having an overarching chance at that higher prize, you know? It's always fucking me up, yeah. Yeah, that's incredible to hear, Jay. That's a phenomenal, like, that can be a really game-changing thing if that works. That's so good, you know? What's up, Tom? What kind of moves showing effectiveness in the doubles? What a drag, drop Pokemon to GTL. I would love a way to like mass list on the GTL. That would be, I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if that would just like be too much for the system to process at once. But I would, holy shit, I would love the ability to like drag and like select like 60 Pokemon, like list them all for 5K. Oh no, you're perfect, Jay. I'm gonna be right back really quick. I have to do a fucking mid gym run bathroom break, so I'm so sorry. Give me 1 sec, guys. Whew. Okay, what's up, fellas? What's up, fellas? I'm back. Okay. Most boomer moment on stream. Yeah, dude, Gillen's Encounter Counter is definitely just a finicky program, for sure. Like, I will say, like, there's a lot of weird troubleshooting you can do for it. Like, for me personally, if I just restart the encounter counter, like restart, like close it and restart it, like if you just do that, like 99.9% of the time it works for me. Sometimes restart twice. Make sure you're playing on windowed mode and not full screen, of course. Try to resize your window and try that. Try to make sure, this is a huge one that a lot of people forget. Make sure you don't have, and obviously, you know, if you just can't get to work, but make sure you don't have like the GTL open or like your Pokedex open or like any like thing open while you're shiny hunting, because that will block it from being able to count the encounters. Parasect can learn False Swipe if I remember correctly. It might be a TM for him, hilariously. What's up, Nar? How you doing, man? I don't have a fit for PokeMMO. Did I just bring in the wrong Pokemon? Okay, no. Okay, whew. TM for everyone, I think. Does no Pokemon? No, some Pokemon learn False Swipe naturally. Like Marowak, Aben. I guess for like all the important Pokemon. Does like Breloom learn it naturally? I don't know. Anyways. A fix for Pokemon always crashing is my Lulu turns over the ROM or bad or something. If it's always crashing, it depends. Like, what causes it to crash, Jay? Is it just like Sorry, not to get you on a, like a actually Aben nerd emoji. Sorry, obviously it's not that important. I'm trying to think. Does something like for me, like there's been a lot of crashes actually added to the game with the new PC box change, but usually they're really easy to avoid. Like a lot of times it's like if you like select and drag Pokemon in your party, but then you can't like perfectly drag them into like a different slot in the box, it'll crash, like stuff like that. Don't worry, I'll never ever, for those who wonder, I like literally never give up on anything. I'm never going to give up on Shiny Cranidos. It does really tilt me sometimes. Like I'll like take a break from Shiny Cranidos and people will be like, oh, like you gave up, and it's like, okay, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, who are you to decide? Like, I'm just taking a break, like calm down. Like, it's so weird. I don't know, it really tilts me when people are like, oh, like I'm so sad to see you've given up, and it's like, okay, like I know like you're projecting that you want to give up. I don't know, it's like so weird. They want me to fail so bad, you know. Yeah, exact. Honestly, Tom, that's pretty much spot on. Yeah, absolutely. Not running around, god damn it, continuing it on. True. Turn around deserted. Yeah, you know what, at this point I might, honestly. True. No bugs. Yeah, there's a lot of like crash bugs and like battle box bugs, like stuff like that. Like a lot of PC bugs essentially right now that'll cause the game to crash, which is only fair. Like they reworked everything. Yo, Vanessa, thanks for following. Hopefully the content's been helpful. What's up? What's up, Manson? Happy to see you, man. Yo, appreciate it. Just play the Never Give Up song. I wish so. I can't play any copyrighted music on stream. Like on Twitch, I don't care. Like Twitch, like I don't care if Twitch VODs are not monetized or whatever, but the issue is on YouTube streams. If you play 30 seconds of a monetized or a like copywritten song on a YouTube stream, you lose all your ad revenue for the entire stream, even if it's like 30 seconds. It's brutal. Phased on eggs after 23.4k. It's one of the worst feelings, Buttered. What'd you get though, man? What's the shiny, man? Congratulations at least on a shiny, but it sucks, man. What's up, Kokoshi? How you doing? Something saw the crash. Moving around from box to box. My party walking into a building is pretty brutal. Gotcha. Like if it's PC stuff, that's like, okay, there's a lot of like glitches and bugs to avoid with that. But if it's like walking into a building is causing your game to crash, that might be something you want to look more into on the forums. Probably have some good tech help. I honestly don't have an immediate fix to that, Jay. I'm sorry, man. So weird, Manson. Interesting. Will you post a video about PvP, but it's random or in general? I have a video. I have an ultimate guide to like everything regarding. It's like an hour-long video. Coming up on PvP. I have a 1 hour long guide, ultimate guide, coming up on July 1st, right? It's July 1st. So I think it's premiering. Well, he would never. It's a good piece of advice, McCool. But I do want to quickly say he would definitely never download a ROM. He might have just dumped the wrong cartridge into his files. I just want to quickly correct that because I think that's just like a mistype. I got you, McCool. Yeah, that's actually running PokeMMO as administrator has fixed issues for me with it in the past. That is true. Hey, what is this song? Why does YouTube just randomly leave your playlist sometimes? Honestly, this song is kind of good. I don't know it, but I kind of like it. But it's funny that YouTube will like randomly leave your playlist sometimes. This is a copyright mix anyway. Hey, what's up, Marco? How you doing? Yeah, it should only run Black, White 1. Yeah, Jay. What's my Pokemon for catching Pokemon? Breloom is pretty much the best catching Pokemon. Due to the sustain of Toxic Orb and Poison Heal, due to the like really good attack and speed and the stats, the base stats are really good. The typing is really good. Spore and False Swipe access. Bam, there you go. Definitely Breloom. There's a couple other good options, like a Damp Parasect is really good now that has that, but you really need your Parasect high level because its speed is really slow. And then Smeargle is a really good utility catching Pokemon. What's the difference between Hail and the new Snow? There's a couple mechanical changes, right? It's like essentially the Gen 9 mechanics into the game. The biggest one is that it's they gave the 1.5 times defense boost, correct? Someone could correct me. But it's essentially, if I'm not mistaken, it's essentially just Gen 9 mechanics of Snow into the game. So it's Pokemon close. Yes, it's scheduled. Kokoshi. I scheduled it a couple days out just to give me a little more time to start working on episode 26, but I haven't done that yet, so we'll see. Did you play my game called PokeMMO Revolution Online? I'm thinking of playing. Any opinions about having that game? Yeah, so I played Pro upon release, and I also replayed Pro recently-ish over the past year or so. I have a video on my channel called First Impressions of Pro, or Pokemon Revolution Online. I am not a huge fan of Pro personally. I think that there are a lot. That's my personal opinion. It's not the worst Pokemon MMO by any means. Keep that in mind. There's a lot of Pokemon MMOs that exist, and I think a lot of them are bad, and a lot of them are not worth your time. I don't know if I wouldn't be as harsh as that on Pro. I don't think Pro is like not worth people's time. If you like Pro, more power to you. If you like any Pokemon MMO, more power to you. I think Pro is like top 4 Pokemon MMOs, but that's pretty low, you know. My current list of like the best Pokemon MMOs would be like, okay, PokeMMO by far, like it's not even fucking close. Like PokeMMO's on top of the fucking Eiffel Tower, and everything else is like down below sea level. So keep that in mind. PokeMMO number 1, Poke1 is probably number 2, and then PBO is probably number 3. Which is sad because PBO is like a terribly small player base, but it's actually a good Pokemon MMO. It just takes a lot of unique changes and interesting risks, which I think work, but people don't really give it a chance. I do want to preface, I have been sponsored by PBO in the past to make videos, but my genuine opinions were shared in the first impressions, and it was like almost all positive, and then I'm not sponsored by them anymore, so all of my opinions are like my own. That's really important. I'm not just like shilling out for PBO. Pokemon's back as no GTL. Does Pokemon actually have no GTL? That's pretty bad. That's fair. It's just tough because like every other Pokemon MMO compared to PokeMMO is just so fucking low down. Like it's pretty insane the difference. Like, what's PBO? Pokemon Blaze Online. Eiffel Tower's too low, man. Yeah, it's pretty insane, like the difference. And Proto's Gym versus Red told me how to read. I didn't learn about the 4 squares in the corners. I was 28. I still don't fucking know him, Manson. That's hilarious. What's up, Easily? I just feel like there's a like it's pretty insane that like the way to think about how this, I think this really shows how good PokeMMO is. The fact that PokeMMO wasn't the first Pokemon MMO, it wasn't the first. It was probably like the 3rd to 5th to ever come out. And the fact that it's still popular today, and the fact that other Pokemon MMOs have come out after it and had the chance to one-up it, and they're still not as popular. Like that, I think that's the, to be released in the middle and be the most popular is really hard, right? Usually it's like usually it's like the first game to be released and they just have like a diehard following and like a pretty decent game. Or it's like a semi-recent one to be released and they've like really done a great job, like, you know, executing a lot of their formulas really well. Like it's pretty hard to like be like the middle of the pack in terms of release date and be the most popular and be like the best. It's pretty insane. What do you think of Poke1? Once again, I have 1 hour impression videos, like first impression videos on like pretty much every Pokemon MMO on my channel. I have it for like Pokemon MMO 3D, I have it for Pro, I have it for Poke1. You can go check those out if you like want my in-depth thoughts on those games. I have videos covering them. I think Poke1 is like the second best Pokemon MMO for my first impressions only. I'm not opposed to a game with no auction house. Like RuneScape acted like that for a long time, and honestly it wasn't that bad. It's nice, it's better, I feel like, to have it, but there's a different appeal, a different charm to it, even though it's more work and stuff and less efficient. So yeah, I've also never seen the Manson. That's interesting. I've never noticed that, man. I'll have to check it out sometime, Manson. Yeah, we're almost done the gym run, boys, and we can start the actual exciting content. We got 15 minutes left on it. Appreciate you guys hanging out, making some good Pokeyen. If you guys are enjoying the stream today, do remember to quickly leave a like on the video. It just helps out tremendously with the algorithm. Dislike if you're not interested, that's totally fine as well. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see daily PokeMMO content. Follow the Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. I stream 4 days a week. And then if you want to go above and beyond, it does help out a ton, but please only do so if you can afford it and if I've earned it from you. It's really fucking important to me. But if you want to, you can go above and beyond via YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal/Venmo donations. Do help out the most, just because those two platforms take less of a cut than Big Daddy Google and Amazon, so it's appreciated. I think about them adding newer generations. I think they will do it eventually. I think it's super, it makes sense. And I think I'm down for it. I'm down for it. As someone who like stopped playing Pokemon at Gen 6, it's time to fucking try it. And like I played Gen 6 and I played Y and I didn't like it, but I like what I always say is I liked a lot of Pokemon designs. I like 6th Gen Plus has a lot of good designed Pokemon, but I just hate the storylines and I hate the games. But I love the story, like the Pokemon. Sorry, I love the Pokemon designs are really good. Like I love Avalugg, I love Hawlucha, I love fucking a lot of the Gen 9 Clodsire, Smoliv, like there's like Chonk, like the fucking big ones. Like there's a lot of really good designed Pokemon in Gen 6 Plus. What's up, Barrels? How you doing, man? Exciting content, Pog. I hope it's egg hatching. God damn it. God damn it. I need to check if I have any fossils. I don't think I do. I'm stupid for real for this, but I can't help it. I'm not a huge fan of Gen 6 Plus in terms of the games, but I want to give them a try, and I want to like the best thing about PokeMMO is that the storyline is literally just the beginning, right? Like once you once you finish the storyline, that's where the game actually begins. So the best part about if they add later gens to PokeMMO is that like you still get all the good stuff. You still get all of the the graphics. People always talk. I have a video on this if you haven't seen it as well, Blake. If you look up will PokeMMO ever add Gen 6? I have a video on it. People always say like, oh, like the graphical, like how are they gonna add 3D graphic? They've already made the jump from GBA to DS, which is like not as easy of a jump as people think. People think the jump between GBA quality like graphics and like that hardware to DS is like so simple and so easy and so similar, but it's really not. People always say like, I think the reason people think that is because the DS played both GBA and DS games. So people think, I don't know, like people think, oh, it's super easy. Oh, it's not that big of a jump. It's a bigger jump from DS graphics to 3D. Essentially, the jump difference is 2D to 2.5D, and now 2.5D to 3D, which is a big jump, but it's not that crazy. I don't know. I'm surprised people are like so. It just shocks me. There's always naysayers, and there's always people saying like, back when the game was just Fire Red and Emerald, people thought they would never add Gen 4 and Gen 5 because it wouldn't be possible because, you know, just GBA games. Like the same stuff, like the same naysayers, like we're back in the day, right? It's just like the same thing repeating itself. I absolutely think, yeah, the biggest hurdle is the models and characters and stuff, but they've rehauled them before. Like we had a full cosmetic rehaul before for people who weren't playing at that time. I don't think that they will add the Black and White 2 regions in terms of storyline because I feel like it's just super redundant. The same reason why they wouldn't add like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, or like they wouldn't add like Diamond and Pearl and then also Platinum. It just seems silly. People say like, oh, but there's enough of a difference. I think that's fucking copium. Obviously, Black, White, and 2 are great games, but it's way too similar to have both. That's super copium. I do not think they'll add the storylines. They might add Black, White 2 in terms of the ROMs to give us more mechanics and functions. They've talked about in terms of of adding it for systemic, what's the word? Engine reasons. They talked about adding it for the engine. I don't know exactly what that entails. I'm just not smart enough, but that's the meme. I also am not a fan of the 3D graphics. Like I agree. It'd be interesting if it's like, oh, you travel to Gen 6 and that's what like, and you transfer. I think it'd be interesting if they kept the graphics like gens 1 through 5 that we have, and then when you moved up to Gen 6, the game would transfer into 3D graphics. How like. That's also like a fucking kid dream that I feel like a lot of people have. I don't know if that's possible though. Or maybe like to go to Gen 6, you have to like restart your client, travel between that'd be fine as well. Like, that's pretty easy. Like reload the graphics engine. There's so many options. The point is, there's like a million ways they can add Gen 6. I feel like they absolutely will. It's pretty funny to me when there's people who like, oh, like, no, there's no way they can do it. No, it's way too hard. It's like, okay, dude, you have seen so little of this game's history to possibly believe that. They will absolutely do that. Copium is like it's a fucking meme word that essentially means like you're coping, like you're just like kind of pretending to yourself. You're perfect, Nar. Don't worry, man. You're perfect. I want as many maps as possible just for me. Yeah, dude. Yeah, there's no. I trust Huff and Copium. I trust the devs to just balance whatever they bring into the game. Like, that's the main thing, is like balance. I think the main reason why people hate the newer Pokemon games is because of balance, right? Because they keep making everything easier. Imagine if PokeMMO could make gens 6 through 9, but also make the storylines hard and also make the shiny rate 1 out of 30k. How fucking good would that be? Like, that's literally all I want, is like generation 6 through 9, but actually with a good shiny hunting system. The shunting systems in generation 6 through 9 of Pokemon are just a fucking joke. It's so bad. They lowered the rate for absolutely no reason. It's so infuriating. I hate that they did that. It invalidated so many years of people's shiny hunting. I hate that. It sucks as I love Pokemon, and I try not to be that jaded boomer who hates the new games. I genuinely don't hate the new games. My biggest issue with the new games is the shiny rate. I cannot stand the shiny rate. It actually makes me angry. Like, it just invalidated so many people's like years and years. Like, imagine like you hunted for like shiny Marl, like all this stuff, like 1 out of 8,000 rate, and then like they make it 1 out of 4K, and then 1 out of 512. Like you can literally lower the shiny rate to like shit like 1 out of 512 in the new game. What always made me so sad, there's this video that I always talk about. There's this guy who did, I forget if it was Scarlet and Violet or if it was Sword and Shield. I don't remember. It was Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet. I don't remember which one, but he did a video like seeing how many shiny Pokemon I can catch in 24 hours. And this man caught 30 shinies in 24 hours. That's more than 1 shiny Pokemon an hour. What the fuck is the point? What is the point? How much of a joke is shiny hunting where that you're literally getting more than 1 shiny an hour? How pathetic. It's just, you've lost all the magic. You've lost all of the hard work. You've lost all of the feeling. At that point, you're like, that is literally a faster shiny rate than like Pokemon Go. Like that's just embarrassing. It's super embarrassing. I can't stand, I don't want an easy, yeah, I can't stand it. The target audience has always been 10 years old. Pokemon has always been a really good franchise with having the target audience be 10 years old, but there's deeper mechanics that are also there for 23-year-olds and like whatever. The issue is they've been gutting those mechanics for no reason. You can have a game that is like aimed at kids and then also be mature enough with its mechanics and have deep enough mechanics to like be enjoyed by everybody. But the issue is they've been gutting those mechanics for literally no reason. That's the issue, right? Like, there's some quote that's like, making a complicated system is easy, making a deep system is really hard. And the difference being like a complicated system is just like stuff thrown on top, and it's like confusing and hard to get into. Whereas a deep system is really easy to learn, but really hard to master. And Pokemon has always been that, a really, really like deep game that's really easy to learn and really child friendly. Then you also learn about like IVs, EVs, fucking natures, like all this like complicated stuff. And like, you know, the stat distribution of like, okay, 4 EVs versus 8 EVs, level 50 versus level 100. Like it gets really intense, right? Speed tiers, speed, like specifically EV training to like calc the metagame. Like, I don't know, there's so many. Pokemon can be deep. It can be aimed at 10-year-olds and still be a deep and good game for 25-year-olds. You don't have to sacrifice one for the other, is my point. That's so sad, Room. I would love to play Arceus at some point. Saying they make it easier and validates everyone else's other shinies. Honey is kind of crazy. Yeah, it's done. They made it easier, but saying it invalidates is weird in my opinion. Maybe invalid isn't the right word, but devalued, absolutely. And devaluation is like an inherent thing in every game. Devaluation isn't, what's the word? It is a bad thing, but it also has to happen sometimes, and that's okay. So like I said, like a charitable comparison, Kiwi, is like you could make that same argument for like, okay, when Johto comes out in PokeMMO, we're about to devalue like shiny Dratini hunts. And that's true, and that's okay. Like it is like kind of a bad thing, right? Kind of bad, kind of good. And it does devalue other people's hunts, absolutely, like objectively, right? Because if you could get it in one way before and now it's harder, or now it's easier, objectively you're devaluing their experience and their hunt. But at the same time, yeah, invalidated is a little too harsh. Because I agree with that. Invalidated is like 100% or nothing, whereas devalued is like a percentage, right? So like I can talk on this with my Shuckle, right? Like I have a shiny Shuckle that's Safari caught, and like if they add a new location, I've always said like if they add a ×5 horde for Shuckle, it would devalue my shiny Shuckle, but I also wouldn't care. I'd also be like happy about it, which is my personal opinion. But if someone said like, you know what, man, like it does feel kind of bad. Like I hunted for my shiny Shuckle for like, you know, 30,000 fucking encounters, like, you know, thousands of hours. Like it kind of sucks that it's gonna have a ×5 horde. Like, you know, it feels kind of shitty. Like that's fair. Like if someone feels that way, like that's a feeling of devalue, and that's fair, and that's just like inevitably happens. But at the same time, it's not necessarily a bad thing, right? It's a double, yeah. There's positives and negatives to it for sure. What else did I miss? Solvest was Infiltrator Chandelure. I fucking love Assault Vest. Okay, anyways. I'm feeling good today. I'm excited to stream. I'm ready to stream. What's up, Lost Man? I appreciate you asking, dude. How are you feeling today, man? It was very nice of you to ask. The first shiny I got in Violet and felt too easy, won't lie. I do like shiny, even though I haven't found a shiny in like haven't found a 1 out of 4,096 shiny. I really enjoy the thrill of getting one, dude. If you're someone who like you still enjoy, like it still feels good to get a shiny, like, you know, whatever the that's fucking awesome. I mean, that's just like that's a good thing, right? Like, I'm envious of you. I think that's like really like good thing. Yeah, dude, the first shiny in PokeMMO is like a total. I feel like the first shiny in PokeMMO, I really like to compare it to like your first 99 in RuneScape. If you ever played RuneScape, I feel like before your first 99 in RuneScape, you like think it's like not even possible. You're like, oh, like this literally takes so much time. It's really cool that other people do it. It's really impressive, but I don't even think I can do it. But once you get your first shiny in PokeMMO, you're like, holy shit, maybe this is possible. You like, it builds your confidence. Setting really, really long goals, like a 99 in RuneScape or like a shiny in PokeMMO, is such a good way of building confidence, unironically, and like willpower. Setting goals that are seemingly unachievable, but can be achievable if you just don't give up, are like some of the best ways to build your mentality, which is why I always said like RuneScape was such a mental builder for me for a long time. Fuck yeah, this is getting, yeah, for sure missed. Is it better to use Rich's Charm than the Amulet coin? It depends on how many gyms you do in an hour, Spooky. It's just math. I have a video that covers, there should be a website that covers the calculation as well. It's just math. Depends on how many gyms you do. If you do my run exactly or something close to it, I do 20 gyms in an hour, then 75% charm is probably your best bet. But it depends. That's an awesome thing to have, Nor. Yeah, for sure, Oso, for sure. Or even like, yeah, even but I could understand like, yeah, I don't know, wanting to get into it and be like, oh, it kind of sucks to like, yeah. Got 90 wood chopping. I have a maxed main account and a maxed Ultimate Iron Man. Not to brag, but also to brag. 74th person in the world to match an Ultimate Iron Man, by the way. It's not that good of a rank. Can we check them when I went to level 100 allergic to the movement active eruption? Yes, it can. You can always relearn moves like that. Absolutely, gamer. Yeah, you can relearn it with either mushrooms or heart scales. It's funny because a benefit to having like Island 2 Kanto unlocked has always been like, oh, you can use mushrooms and it's like sometimes cheaper than heart scales to relearn. I think that still is the case, but heart scales are so cheap now that it's like almost not even, it's like almost not even that good. It's very funny. I think it's still worth to do mushrooms, but it's kind of, look at me saving all this money, boys. Jack W. I started shiny hunting in black and white. I only got one shiny, and then I'm a pseudo method bred for it. And then I was like, you know what? I want to shiny on PokeMMO. Yeah, dude, PokeMMO like truly has the best shiny hunting system. Like, no matter what intensity of shunt you want, like I don't care if you're like a dad who has like fucking 4 kids and like a 9-to-5 job and like is super busy. You could, if you have like 1 or 2 hours before bed every night to yourself, like you could fucking shiny hunt and like, you know, get a shiny over a period of time. Or if you're like a fucking hardcore gamer who wants to play 12 hours a day, you could hunt for like rarer shinies. Like you could essentially like, what becomes hilarious is that like a dad who's working full time, barely has any time to himself, who is doing a ×5 horde hunt for like 1 to 2 hours a night, is gonna get the same amount of shinies as a hardcore 12 hours a day player who only 8 hunts. Like, how funny is that to think about? The 8 hunter might actually get less shinies. Obviously, there's a difference in like rarity and stuff, but like that's such a good balanced system where like 2 players with completely different lives who are hunting completely different shinies can still get shinies at the same pace and like change the shunts they do based on their lifestyle. I don't know, it's interesting to me. I don't think someone should start. I think it's good to start. Like, I recommend starting after your first region or so, Kiwi. It's just so easy to jump into and just see if you like it and try it. I don't like that song. Go back to the playlist. I recommend everyone trying it. Like, just do it for like 2 to 5k encounters. Like, after defeating your first region, go get a Sweet Scent Pokemon, PP max it. Only costs like 20k. It's super cheap to PP max Sweet Pokemon. And just go shiny hunt for like literally 2 to 5k times 5 horde encounters, and that's it. Something really simple. What should I do? Should I really pop these fossils, or should I just... Probably not, right? Not yet. I should just save them. I just want to get this fucking Cranidos. I should save them until I have enough for a full charm or something. I'll save them, and then we just go single encounter shunt today. Play it pretty chill. Or should we sell stuff? That's the question. Should we sell stuff on GTL, Bagon? If I go single, I'm gonna go do Bagon today. Collect these. Sell. I do need to, like, selling gonna be really good for like making more money. Friendos. True. Sell then printed. Okay, let me collect the Bulbasaur and the Gligar. I don't mind collecting those. I do not want to collect the Cranidos. I want to keep those for now. But I have so many carps. I don't fucking know, man. People just mail me shit carps. I don't know why. This guy's rocking an outfit of mine. At least an outfit that I wear often. Not that it's, you know, mine. I like this fit. It's a good one. That's all I remember. Just a shiny. That's awesome. I think it's, man, it's, as much as I fucking, you know, gripe, it's truly the best fucking system. I will say, if you're trying to get the Christmas sleigh, Pablo, when Christmas rolls around, it'll drop to like 4 mil. So if you have the patience and you want to wait 6 months, I do recommend it. But you're also waiting 6 months to save 1 mil, so it's up to you. Not really that good. Did the gym runs with this team for over a week now. Didn't achieve my level 2 or level 101. I strongly recommend not doing that, Shiwoon. It's like huge bait. And never survive what kind of have would be nice. So this is a really common change that a lot of players try to make, and I always tell them not to. The simple reason why is fake out. If you have a level 100 Torkoal, there's a lot of fake outs in gym reruns. If you have a level 100 Torkoal and they fake out you, you're fucked. Because then what happens is they fake out you, your Typhlosion can't, your Torkoal can't explode, it can't die, it gets stuck in this weird position. Your Whimsicott dies, right? So then you bring in, and now you're stuck with 1 Torkoal on the field and 1 Typhlosion. And then what happens is you either need to explode with your Torkoal, which will also hit your Typhlosion, which will also damage that, and then, or just like Eruption with it and risk not doing enough damage to be able to kill the opponents. And then what happens is your Typhlosion ends up taking too much damage. You don't take out the opponents, and then your Typhlosion dies, and then your Torkoal dies, and then you're left with 1 Typhlosion versus the rest of the team. And if they outspeed you, and you lose it, you just get fucked. Like, you just get fucked. I don't think in PokeMMO, I don't think Eruption, that was like a generation change. I don't think that having a higher HP stat makes your Eruption do more damage. I could be wrong. I think it's just percentage. Because there was a generation where, like, the more HP numbers you had, the higher damage Eruption would do, but I don't think that's the case in Pokemon. I think it's just a percentage. Yes. Dude, McCool, this is my exact thoughts. I am very much this person through and through. I fucking hate following instructions. I hate copying people's plans to a T. I really, really like making variations and like changing things to my, I like customizing things. I just have that urge within me, right? But gym reruns is one of the few things in life that I don't customize to some extent. And I mostly just like get it over with to go shunt. Absolutely. I think that's absolutely. I'm sorry to hear that, Tom. That stinks. Yes, we've all made that mistake, Serious, dude. Petalil. Also, you just don't think of Petalil as being a female-only species. It sucks, man. Okay. What am I doing? Let me, we actually sell some stuff. Oh my god, there's so many. Ah! There's so many. I have so many 2x 31 Cranidos. Are some of these 3 times? Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, remove all that. G Willikers. That's 5, I guess. This is so awkward. Ah! No! Carnivine in box 2? Thank you. Oh, and a Bagon. Let me move these. Thank you, thank you. But I do need to sell these. Actually, that was a good call. But I do need to sell them. I'm gonna go to move them in box 3 and do that. I appreciate that, though.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together.
Let me just move these manually so I can see where stuff's at. This in here. Sure, this in here. Yeah, is that all the 2x31s? No, there's more over here. Whew, 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 whew. There's so many 2 times, man. Are any of these 3 times as well, or is it just 2 times that this filter catches? It's bird time, folks. True, true. Are these 3 times as well? Just 2 times. Oh, there's 3 times in here as well. Okay. Wow, this is gonna be bitch money. I have a little over a box. I have 75. Holy shit. I have 75. Wow. Okay, quick restroom. I feel like it's such a fucking boomer today. Quick restroom break before I actually start selling these. We're gonna make insane money today.
There's been something on my mind and it keeps hurting me. You've been treating me like I have been your enemy. You are something I don't want to have. A million problems inside of my head. This is something I cannot forget. Another one. You're a needle in my.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that was a much longer AFK than I expected. Sorry, fellas. What's up? What's up? Let me go ahead and we gotta do a couple of things. We gotta switch the music over to this. We're gonna be doing some mid-stream recording, fellas, which would be a good meme. Dude, XP charms are so fucking good. It's crazy. Oh, it's kind of insane. I've become obsessed with XP charms. I need to figure out what was my calculator at the last time we recorded. 864,000. This is how you be a high quality YouTuber, clearly. Okay. Go ahead. Boom. I think we're ready. Are you guys ready? We gotta get into the YouTube voice. Patrouski clone to actually come in and drop the voice. Okay, ready? All right, yo, what's up? My name is Patrouski, and I'm back. For you guys, it was probably just a split second, but for me, it was actually a couple days, and I sorted all of my 2x31 and 3x31 Cranidos. We have 75 2x31 and 3x31 Pokemon to sell. I do have this Carnivine and this Bagon as well, which is kind of funny. We're probably gonna go ahead and sell those off first. A hiding Bagon, a hidden boy over here as well. So we're gonna sell these off, and then we'll go over to Cranidos. This is where things become a lot longer, and the video is probably going to be pretty long after this, just going through. We have to go through each of these one by one. You can't really like, okay, I'm going to mass sell all of these 2x31 Cranidos for this price. You can't really do that. It's much more so of a specific case-by-case basis from this point forward when it comes to actually price checking them. So there's another hidden Bagon. I have terrible eyes, apparently. So we'll see how it goes. I will see you guys when it's actually time to go ahead and sell the first Pokemon once I get price checked. We'll do the Bagons and Carnivine first. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. Everybody can spam hi YouTube. Another imposter? Dude, fuck. Yeah, that was actually hilarious. I'm so blind, man. I can't even see the Bagons. A-do-do-do-do. The music is back, boys. A-do-do-do-do. A do 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 do. It's so good. A do 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 a do 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 do. Okay, time to sell stuff, boys. Okay. Do 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 do. This is gonna be the best setup. Move this here, this here, this here, I guess. Not perfect, but it's something. Everybody, hi YouTube, smiley face. Hi Mom. What's up? Oh, you can tell her hi. She's okay. She's here with me. Okay, never mind. Anyways, what up? Yeah, Dragon Egg Group. Should I go by Egg Group here, or should I actually go by Baydon? Who's looking for that special attacky boy? And the Draco Meteor. Draco Meteors could be dropping. We'll check for Baydon price. If it's too insane, like 80k. I mean, this would go for around. I'd probably just go 65 on it, maybe. Or 60k. Yeah, 80k is pretty reasonable. Yeah, honestly. If people want the hidden ability though, no, probably do for. Mine's missing the no. He has the not 20 plus defense as well, and mine has higher stats closely. I'll just undercut this guy, which is kind of fucked up, but not really. That's the way the market works. Okay, thankfully for this first bed, now we have a pretty easy comparable option. This one's going for 80k. The base price for a 2x31 is generally going to be around 40k, but when you have a female of a desired species, such as Baydon, when you have 2x31 in stats that it can actually use, Salamence can go physical or special, going or mixed. You can do a lot of things, honestly. Dragon Dance, you can go bulky, you can go Draco Meteor drop, and you can do a ton of things with Salamence. And this one is really comparable. On the GTL, 20 plus in HP, 20 plus in special defense. I do have slightly higher stats, but his defense is also higher, which allows him to high roll into that if he would so choose. His nature is adamant, but doesn't really matter on this specific stat line. So not gonna worry about that. I think it's pretty comparable. It's 80k for the first one. It's gonna cost us 4k for the listing fee. I'm gonna put 75k profit into the calculator for this one, and that'll bring our total up to plus 75k. Remember, we are at 940k around expected profit at the moment, and a ton of our Crenitoses have sold. I'm gonna leave these until the very end of the video, and then do a giant collecting spree. Don't worry, that was not mic abuse. Yikes! I usually don't leave mic abuse in the videos, but whew, that was just a little nudge. We're gonna leave it in. I never usually do that, but the fact that we're recording on stream. Fuck it. We ball. We do it live. Fuck it. Anyways, next up. This is the process. You guys get to see in live time the process towards recording a video like this. Okay, let's 20 plus and fences. Not missing anything. I always fucking pride myself. I turbo pride myself in trying to be super fucking realistic about my numbers. I never want to be like, oh, like this money making method is like fucking 1 million per hour so easily, anybody can do it. Like, no, like something like this takes a lot of fucking capital, a lot of game knowledge. There's a lot of costs that go into it. The returns take a while, but you can make a lot of money breeding for profit and stuff, but it's not always what you're doing. Selling off a ton of good IV Pokemon I've had in my decks forever. Where to catch Baydons? Meteor. I have a video on it if you just Google where to catch Baydon PokeMMO, I believe. Oh, not the epic music. I need the no, I need the proc. We'll put it on loop, boys. Now we're here for it. Okay, anyways. Guys, okay. Chill. What do you do? Pretty similar. Baydon, 2x31 in attack and speed, having that 20 plus in defense and special defense, but not having the HP stat. The most comparable one is 120k, but that's 3x31. I'm gonna check really quick. I did not prep for this. What about with 0 stats? 45k. Honestly, I might just go ahead and once again, a huge part of this video is I need liquidity. I need capital fast. Honestly, I might underprice stuff, and I'm okay with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually list this for that amount, for 45k. So I'll make like 40k profit on that. We'll sell that and put 42k on the calculator. But once again, I'm okay with listing stuff at lower prices, which I should keep in mind and do more because I just need liquidity. I have way too many Pokemon and not enough cash. Okay. Now this thing is a fucking plant egg group seller. We do not care about Carnivine in this stream. or any Pokemon stream probably does not care about Carnivine. Keck W. The Bagon sold already. And the Bagon sold already, which is a good sign. We want that liquidity. We want that cash. If it was underpriced and someone wants to buy it to flip it, that's totally okay with me. Now, next up is the Carnivine, which is a much funnier Pokemon because we do not need to sell it as a Carnivine. We sell this as a plant egg group boy because this thing, Carnivine, is not a desired Pokemon, obviously, right? It's a pretty cheap Shroomish, honestly. It might be worth the flip. It's kind of tempting, but anyways, let's focus on this for the time being. Kind of comparable Tropius, but this Tropius is just better in every way. It has that defense stat. So, you know what? I'm going to go really cheap on this Carnivine. Once again, I'm probably going to go for 40k, maybe 38. I don't know why I'm feeling 38, but I'm feeling 38. So, 38k on it. Easy peasy. Should be 36k profit after that listing fee. We'll add that on. Over 1 mil now. It's hilarious that the Carnivine is what sent us over 1 mil, but that's what did it. When Pat tries to go to bed, his brain is just going, oh, do. It's so good, man. I love Croc. The game's not that good. The music is much better than the game. It's not a bad game, but it was an interesting innovation, is what I'll say. Do. Did someone relist it for 85? Okay, no, it's a different one. I was like, that'd be really funny. This was mine, right? Okay, yeah. Bro. Oh, this is actually a bomb Bagon. Well, I'm not gonna lie, this Bagon's actually much better than I thought. So a really cool thing about this Bagon is that it has 31 defense and 31 speed. And on most Pokemon, you see that and you're like, that's not that good. But the funny thing about Salamence is that going physically bulky in Rocky Helmet is actually like really desired and really good. So being able to have that 31 defense and 31 speed, this might actually be the two most important stats, hilariously, on like a Rocky Helmet tanky Salamence, which is really funny. Really weird for that stat line to actually matter so much, but we see this one comparable, way better than mine. Not really comparable, but keep it in mind. 200k. It's also alpha, also has hidden ability access. This is much better than mine. Mine is naughty nature, so it allows it to go mixed, but the special attack stat is pretty low, so I don't really know if you can rock that. But it has 20 plus in all physical stats, all defense stats, 31 speed. This is a really good Bagon. And the question comes down to what to price it at. In my heart, I want to go like 150 because it's like a UT, but it's just, this is too cheap in comparison to it, and too good. I probably end up going 120 or 140. I'm going to try 140. I feel like 140 is reasonable. Someone could absolutely buy this and turn this into like a physical Salamence. They could even go like D-Dance or whatever they really want. I think it absolutely could work. So I think 140 is more than fair. We're going to make 133k on that one profit after the listing fee. Keep that in mind. So 1.15 mil coming in. And once again, I think I've mentioned this previously in the video, but it's not like I got these Pokemon for free. There was absolutely a cost to breeding these. The issue is I bred these kind of sporadically and randomly. I don't know the cost to breed all of these. I can pretty much promise you that I'm profiting on at least 90% of them. I also promise you that on 10% of these, I made a mistake and didn't do a good breed and lost some money. That absolutely happens. I try to be really blunt and honest and accurate and aggressive about my numbers. So I'm not giving you guys something crazy like, oh, like I made 2 million Pokeyen in 1 hour and everybody can do this. Like, no, this is something that takes a lot of game knowledge, a lot of skill, a lot of time, effort, energy, upfront capital. It's not it has a long returns. There's a lot of positives and negatives to breeding for profit like this. It's not just some magical one trick fits all infinite money glitch. I'll do 1200. Yo, deal, Yale Matt, easy peasy. But that's enough of the spiel. Let's just go ahead and move on to the next Kranos. This would be a really simple sell, just 2x31 monster melee group. Monster Ooh, that's my PC. Yikes. Was Autosort 2? That is not a mod. That should be default. Super duper easy price check. 45k is that's for 5 days though. You know what? I mean, I'm just gonna go like, once again, liquidity. There's no reason for me to go super low on it, but I'm gonna go 42k. I think there'll be 40k after profit or 40k after the cost. Super easy to calculate. We love that. Nature. We love the simple calculations. No nature to worry about here. I do kind of want to calculate 25 plus, especially since this Pokemon is 31 HP, 31 defense, and then 25 plus special defense. People look for 25 plus in those 3 stats because every Pokemon needs decent bulk. It doesn't really matter what kind of Pokemon they are. Every Pokemon could use those stats. So it ends up being pretty relevant. Let's go ahead and lower this to 20. And so we see 60k there. We see 50k for a Trico as well, which is pretty nice. You know what? In the sake of liquidity, once again, I'll go 50k. Definitely made a nice profit on that for sure. I'm sure that had pretty good margins on the breed. I can tell you that. Let's sell the GTL easily 50k, 47 after the cost. The third one I've on specific stats matter. 1 million jillion trillion percent it matters. Absolutely. Absolutely. It matters what egg group, it matters which location, it matters everything. It matters 20 to 25 plus and which stats, it matters gender, everything matters. When you're selling a Pokemon, every single thing about it matters. It's really complicated to learn accurate price checking, but also simple. So it's simple. It's one of those things. Simple to learn, hard to master. There you go. I'm not gonna worry about the special attack here. Similar Cranidos to the last one in terms of its stats placement, 31 special defense and 31 defense. It has all the defensive stats. I'm not even going to calculate the special attack here because I just don't want to worry about it. It'll take a lot longer to sell if I actually worry about that. So just factoring, and this one honestly has that as well. So just factoring this in, I'm going to go ahead and sell this thing for 41,800, right under that Actu price. It's going to end me up with around 40k profit once again after the cost. We'll go ahead and calc that on and then list it off. Sorry for missing tons of chats, guys. It's definitely gonna be a lot harder for me to hit every chat and also record and everything as well. Yo, Research Bear, much love to you, man. What's up? What's up? Hope devs improve mobile GTL and some reason annoying price check to open the GTL. Yeah, that's honestly fair critique, fair complaint. Love to see that as well. Real endgame content is mailing them to an alt to sort later, and then later never arrives. Based and true. Mailing them off to sort later. That's awesome. I definitely have an alt with, like, you know, PC space or whatever to store stuff. Not all my Pokemon are on this account. I have Pokemon on another account. Yeah. Okay, let's I have a lot of like 2013 comps and stuff that I never want to get rid of on an alt because they're not really useful. I can't really use them. They're not good enough to use, but I never want to get rid of them, so kind of just like stored away. Yes, Bear. Hopefully you're feeling okay, man. Good call, JW. This one shouldn't be too bad. It should be an interesting price check. 20 plus. Once again, really nice stats on this Cranidos. 2 times 31 in defense and speed, 20 plus in every stat except for attack. This could be used as a great special attacking breeder. 60k, really spot on with this Slowpoke. Just really similar stats and everything going on. This Slowpoke could be used as an actual Slowbro comp, which is nice. But so mine kit's not quite ready for that, but it could be used as a great breeder. So 60k is more than fair in my opinion. That's gonna haul in 56k profit after the cost of the listing. Of nature. This is Jolly. Jolly. So the interesting thing about this next Cranidos is that it's 31 HP, 31 special defense, and then 25 plus in every other physical stat, and it's Jolly Nature and male. This thing is going to go for some really nice money. The issue is actually price checking it correctly could be a little difficult. I'm probably going to go somewhere around 100k, maybe less than this X-Plot. I'm not sure. No, I think I got to go more because having that Jolly Nature is just huge. What I'm going to do is actually lower 2 of these stats. Let's keep speed up actually. We'll lower defense to 20. We'll lock in the nature and see what that gives us, because that nature is just super important. Like now we see way too high for the cheapest. What if we lower these stats down to 20? 180k, still too high. What if we do this? What if we remove the 31, not care about that, and just do 25 plus across. This will give us what I thought was going to be a pretty accurate answer, but wow. That is still, what if we straight up just do 25s? No 31s involved. I mean, it's pretty accurate. That one is 31 speed Jolly is so much better than non-31 speed Jolly, I will say. I think I'm gonna go 160 on this, which just seems, maybe 150. We'll go 150. I think 150 is fair. Someone can use it as a breeder, as a comp, Rampardos, whatever they want to do with it. I think 150 is pretty fair. It's nice. It's a nice fucking Cranidos. 70. We'll do a 140k profit. Once again, nice and safe on those guesstimates after the cost. Tough ones to list. Do a simple one. Do we have any simple ones? All of these are like tough to list. One's kind of simple. It's Jolly Nature, but like, man. All right, I wanted a mostly simple one to list after that one. That one's pretty complicated and a long listing. This one, the issue is this one does have Jolly Nature, but I'm not going to care about it since it just has defense stats. If it had an attack or a speed stat, that would make this way more complicated. I'm not going to worry about the nature, though, if it's just defensive at the moment. Someone's going to have to spend a couple breeds to fix that. So we'll set off for 40. We'll do, you know what? Is that one for 40k? Yeah, we'll undercut it. We could do, you know what? Let's undercut the Mareep. Let's do 42,999. And then we'll end up making 40k after the cost of the, yeah, perfect. So we'll do 40k over on the calculator. We love those easy calculation ads. Calculation. Anyways. Yo, peace, room will hopefully work as nice as it. What's up, Kamoon Potato? How you doing? I'm from La Vesta. Great Pokemon. This is the clone Patrouski? Yes, yeah. What's up, man? I got my first shiny a couple days ago and I felt unstoppable. Being 1k encounters into my next hunt, I'm now being reminded about how long shiny hunting actually takes. Dude, you just described PokeMMO shiny hunting perfectly. That was phenomenal. I love that sentence. What's up, Darksy? What's got you sad, man? Yeah, unfortunately, there just is no category for PokeMMO on Twitch. But everybody just streams PokeMMO under Pokemon MMO 3D, which is kind of funny. It's true. Okay, let's do. This is a weird one. This is once again a pretty weirdly statted Pokemon. It's gonna take a really long time for someone to actually want this and to need a Pokemon with these stats. We see this one literally for 27 days. That's absurd. So I'm gonna list mine once again, super underpriced essentially, to get it to sell a lot faster. I'm just gonna go 60k. This will sell pretty fast. 60 to 70k, maybe 80k, something like that. We'll do 75 if it's a fair middle ground sort of situation, and then we can actually just, you know, perfectly add 70k on the actual profit calculators. What's our current number at after that? Over 1.5 mil, almost 1.6. Gotta go soon. Goodbye. Yo, peace to Potato. Have a good day, man. Still play OSRS? Not really, Josh. I still love the game. I never stopped loving it, but it's more so just I just love PokeMMO more at the moment. Great game. Still my favorite game of all time. Old school RuneScape. Son of nature. Okay, similar situation, really good stats, but specific stats that someone will have to be looking for. I'm going to go 60k on this one, or 65k to have that once again. Maybe 62, 63, we'll do this. Yeah, perfect. So we can add 60k profit on the actual calculator. We'll do 63K on that. I should sell once again within a lot better time than the ones listed on the GTL just sitting here for 8 days. You know, I need that liquidity. I keep saying over and over again. A long hatch later. Yeah, good luck to you, Chip. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, full 1 hour sessions of like charming plus making eggs was always crazy because that shit took, if you made, you know, if you consumed 14 boxes of Pokemon, so made 7 boxes of eggs, it's like 6 hours of hatching. It's brutal. But do you know about it? Yeah, I do. I feel like people have to do me up it. No, I am. This sounds really harsh. I am a staunch non-supporter, staunch hater. I'll say it. I'm a staunch hater of Pokemon Planet and Pokemon Crater, the other one, fucking Pokemon and Pokemon World Online. Those 3 Pokemon MMOs. Oh my god, they're so bad. They were outdated when they were released. Those are some of the first ones I played. They were outdated upon release, and they just have never. They've just been behind. They're so bad, in my opinion. I really don't like those MMOs, those Pokemon games. Just my personal opinion. Please feel free to enjoy them if you enjoy them. Tell me to fuck off. Don't actually be nice, but like, don't worry about my dumb opinion, right? Okay. Anyways, it's decided upon egg creation, Chip. So you always make as many eggs as possible on charm and then hatch them later. Good question. I have a guide that breaks down a lot of questions like that as well. Would you rather buy one with good IV spread or buy one with Pokemon? Probably buy one with good IV spread, right? Yeah, definitely IV spread plus like correct nature or something. It depends on the other stuff, right? Unknown, but yeah, pretty much IV spread, like your IV spread. Third one, speed's important though. Do. Yo, Albandi, good morning, gamer. How you doing, man? What's up? What's up? How you doing today? Okay, back to the memers. Is it this one? Yeah. Monster nail. Should I even try this? Let's get rid of these. I'll lower these. I think 60 is fair for this. Maybe 55. All right, next Cranidos has 2 times 31 in HP, defense, and then 28 plus in attack and speed. Someone could even try to high roll special defense. This is a really good Cranidos. I'm probably just gonna go 55k on it though, which seems kind of low, and it kind of is. But once again, I keep saying it. Liquidity, you're probably sick of me saying it. We'll add 50k over on the price calculator as well to keep track of that. Yeah, you always go like it's 160 versus 1 times 31. Yeah, for sure. I believe they might, Chuck, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. What's up, Nixus? I appreciate it, man. What's up? What's up? Sorry, I'm definitely much more zoned out today from chat than I normally would be. Yeah, it's definitely possible, especially with like fun people and like a fun team, Josh. Absolutely. You can have fun with any game, but you know, with a good group of people. Absolutely. Okay, our first 3 times 30. It's all defenses. In nature? Nope. Alrighty, our first 3 times 31 Pokemon to price check, and it also has 20 plus in every other stat. Now, the cheapest comparable mon is this Lapras, Bold Nature, ready to go as a Lapras if you want to use it as such. 20 plus, you know, everything, it's got the nature. Mine does not have a nature, it's bashful, so I'd have to go less than that, but we're probably going to go around 150, 160 would be my guess. That one's jolly, which is pretty nice. Now, if I got rid of these, it goes all the way down to like 100k, which... pretty insane that it drops that hard, but I guess it kind of does make sense. I'm gonna go this again. Let's do 155? 155. I feel like that's good. Looks to be of 7K actually. You know what? Let's do. At that point, let's just do 150, not 15K. Lol. 150, and then we'll just do 140K as profit over on the calc. Now we have a 2x Throw Kratos with 20 plus in attack and speed. Pretty similar to a one I listed earlier for like 55K, but that one was 28 plus. I'm going to go ahead and just go super lowball on this one, honestly, and just go 42,800. I'm super okay with that. It's going to be 42K profit. Let it sell really quick. Someone's going to want that for like a nice little deal. Add it on the calc, 1.875 mil. That also completes everything that was in box number 3. So now we just have box number 2. They're totally out of order. Apologies for that. I need to fix. This is part of why I'm doing this, so I can actually fix my boxes because everything is scrambled to the moons. We still have so many Kranidos to sort through. I'm sure a lot of these are just shit Kranidos, but some are going to be. We have a 1x31 there. We're going to have to do some. Are those special attacks? Is that why? Special attacks. So shit Kranidos. Okay. Let's keep going with the 2x and 3x31. The big money here. That one insta sold. Worst Pokemon Tower Defense, my favorite series. Pokemon Tower Defense got absolutely dog shit views, and if I were to keep doing videos on it, it would kill my YouTube, so I stopped doing it. I love Pokemon Tower Defense. I love the game. It just wasn't worth doing videos for, especially maybe extra videos per day, but like not as the daily video because that would have killed me. What's up, Green Cat Kid? Best Ninja for Scrafty and Crocodile? Usually Adamant. Usually did Adamant. You could go Adamant, Jolly, Naughty, Lonely. You could even go Hasty or Naive if you want to. I have a video when I do my gym when I lose interest. What can I do? Usually multitasking, right? To help with stuff like that, like watching YouTube, watching a show, or just like playing a game to try to be as efficient as possible. That can be fun as well. Subway Surfers in the corner. Like if you take it really seriously and like try to be as efficient as possible and use every second of your richest charms as intensely as possible, sometimes that can help. That don't help? Okay, well, I see. Okay, you're asking. Yeah, I don't know then, man. Good luck. I feel like I try to give you suggestions. You know your brain better than I do. That's the best I can help you out, man. Good luck to you. Subway Surfers? Yeah, Subway Surfers is a meme. What's the best money making method now after gym runs? It depends on a lot of things, right, Nictus? I have a playlist on my channel called PokeMMO Minecraft Part Towards Next. I have a playlist on my channel called PokeMMO Money Making Methods. It has like 60 plus videos in it covering all types of methods, whether you have 4 gym badges done, whether you have all 4 regions done, whether you have 1 Pokeyen to your name, whether you have 1 billion to your name. Like those guides will literally help you do any methods. There's tons of stuff. Magikarp Safari Zone is really only a good method if you are like super new and from scratch. Magikarp Safari Zone is not a good method for anyone with a catching Pokemon or anyone with like if you have more than 100k Pokeyen, you probably should not be doing Magikarps. That's really only a beginner meme. Yeah, that's awesome, Yale. Use it as a power, man. Your light work, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. And Dark Hollow, I appreciate it. What's up, Jay Kufu? What's up? What's up? Continue on. Of course, man. I appreciate it, dude. That's so good. Okay. Okay, starting off the next box with a very cheap Kranidos. Once we get to these like 2x31, but one of the stats is in special attack, that's when you get into the uber cheap ones, which honestly I'm super okay with. I just want to get rid of them. So this is going to be 29k, I believe, sold. Just once again, super cheap. We're going to calculate it as 27k profit. over on the calculator, which is kind of a weird number, but that's just going to happen on some of these, and that's okay. We'll clean it up at the end, maybe. That's awesome, Nixus. Okay, I'm gonna ignore chat a little more. Even I'm gonna get into a process, guys, of selling stuff. So I apologize in advance. I will answer every question when I possibly can. Get back to you guys. All right, next up, another pretty simple one. 2 times 31, no nature or other IVs to speak of. So pretty simple, easy, 40K listing on that, plus 38K profit on the actual calculator after the cost, of course. 2 down, 58 to go. Teddy Ursa can't get payday anymore. Unknown. It used to be able to, but it cannot anymore. But Demon Slayer Enjoyer, is it safe? Come out while he's distracted? True. Good meme. Message for Scrapped and Crocodile. I already answered this, but maybe missed it. Adamant and Jolly are usually your best bets. For storylines, you want something. Is this for storylines or I assume it's for storylines? Adamant, Naughty, Lonely, all those can work. Jolly, Naive, and Hasty can all also work, but really Adamant, Lonely, Naughty, probably plus attack nature is usually better than speed, but depend. Another pretty easy price check. 2 times 31, not many other stats going on. It's going to be a pretty clean 42K listing. We'll do plus 40K profit on the good old calculator. How do you feel about doing things like gym runs with a gift Pokemon? Doing gym runs with a gift Pokemon would actually be not impossible, but you would just not be able to do certain gyms. Like you actually would not be able to. Like you don't have enough damage. You almost fail. Like I have a budget gym run team on Cool Duder, and I failed Misty often, and it's like 25 plus special attack, but no nature, let alone 15. Did you add your egg hatched in the current encounter or separate? I have 2 different, I do the current. So I have 1 encounter, which is the amount of encounters I've had since my last shiny, which is 41K, no matter the type of encounters. And then I have my total Cranidos encounters that I've done, which have not all been on this, 41K hunt essentially. And that's over 30K now. Gifties, I'm surprised. Do you mean like, so gift Pokemon are generally like storyline Pokemon? There's also gift Pokemon, meaning like PvP 1 or like catch event 1 Pokemon, or like, I guess there's different types of gift Pokemon. Shredding, that is an interesting point, Shred. Ever plan on doing a video guide on veteran reruns / teams? Veteran, what do you mean? Veteran reruns. Do you mean you either mean Elite 4 reruns or NPC trainer reruns or the more advanced gym rerun guide? I'm not sure which one of those 3 you mean. Yeah, super fair, Shredding, super fair. I like John's strategy speed's a bit low. Yeah, fair. I will say usually you're making up for it with Dragon Dance, but even then, like, it could be nice to have Jolly for sure. Maybe you only need, 1 Jolly, 1 Dragon Dance with Jolly or something. That depends on PvP or PVM. Like PVM, I would never go like an Adamant. I feel like Crafty. I feel like you always would either go some sort of defensive nature, like Impish or Careful, or Jolly. How are we making money today? I have a gigantic box of 2 times 31 and 3 times 31 Cranidos to sell off. So it's more so just me finally stop being lazy and selling off money that I already have just sitting around. I just never get to it. But that's me today. Gotcha. Maybe at some point, Blake, but it's not on my current radar. I really like my gym rerun because it's very, very brain dead and it's very easy to do during stream, which is nice. I would like to at some point though. But I also like that I have my gym rerun guide, and then there's other YouTubers who have that more advanced guide, which I like that. I don't like to make PokeMMO videos that other YouTubers have made unless there's a really good reason to do so. Unless I like have something I can add to that conversation. I'm not gonna remake something just for views, you know. That's how I personally do it, but it depends. I could really easily make a super basic berry farming guide and just get, you know, free views, like a lot of really good passive views. But I also like don't feel like I have that much to add to the conversation outside of like the most basic shit, which Gixmergen is already covered in a guide. So I just like let that run, you know. How to teach Sacred Sword to Glade? I don't know off the top of my head. There's some. I don't know off the top of my head, man. I'm sorry. I forget if that's like a specific tutor. I forget. There's probably a guide out there on it somewhere. I apologize. I can't help you directly, man. Okay. All right. Another simple and super direct 2x31 sale. Let's go ahead and list this for the 40k. Just undercutting that shield on. Slightly, it's this one. Let's sell the GTL. 40k. Bam. Gonna put us at plus 38k profit on the calc, and that's gonna put us at a pretty interesting number. Over 2 million Pokeyen now coming in on the cranies. Whew, I'm like already exhausted. This is stupid. Let's try to get this over with. Any nature? No nature. All right, 2x31 in HP and defense and 20 plus attack and speed. I will go 50k on this one, essentially the same price as my other cranny. 50k plus 47k profit over on the calc. All right, next up. $25 is definitely worth talking about there. Huh. All right, I'm definitely kind of under listing here, unfortunately. 25 plus attack and speed. Brave nature, 31 HP, 30 defense. The comparable one, if I put in 25 plus like this, it's like 90k, which is just not, it's just way too high. Plus has an extra defense stat, but it is pretty solid. If I do 20 plus, I see 45k, which is pretty low, but it's also listed for 5 days. So once again, I sound like a broken record, but let's go ahead and list this for, let's do 42k, and I can do plus 40k over on the calc for actual pure profit. Now, this one actually is worth the extra money. I won't go 80k on this one. I'll probably go 60k. This one is 2x31 in HP and defense, and then 20 plus in every physical stat that it needs. That's an easy 60k or 58k profit after the cost. You want to get Helican to the shiny, bro? Dude, true and real, random. I think that I'll go on a luck streak at some point, based in true and real opinion. We'll see. Maybe I'll just be unlucky forever, but it's unlikely, you know. We'll see. Will you ever get the shiny Kratos? Yeah, I will. I will eventually. a very comparable Cranidos to one that I sold previously. This is going to end up being a 41,800 listing, just like that previous one, leaving us with 40K of pure profit, or at least around that. 2.2 mil at the moment. Being unlucky is actually being lucky based. Two times 31 in HP and defense, then 20 plus in defense and speed. Honestly, really solid, but someone has a shield on listed with similar stats for 40K. So you know what? Let's go ahead and match them at that 40K number. Going to be 38K in profit after the fee. The different nature's a little bit more. Yo, AJ the Viking, thanks for subbing. Hopefully the content's been helpful. What's up, man? Oh, we'll go no gender here because this one is. I went no gender on this price check since this Kratos is actually female. This one is 31 HP, 31 special defense, and then 30 attack, which is really fucking solid. I might just end up going. Oh, wow, these are really good though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna undercut that that Lickitung, which has been listed for a long time. You know what? No nature though. Yeah, I think I still go 38K, but honestly, it's sad that this might take a bit to sell, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's still 36K profit after it does. Oof. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, this next Cranidos is so good, but it's going to be so hard to price check. This thing is 25 plus in every special attacking stat it needs, and defensive stats, of course, and it's also 31 speed, and then it's also bold, which is perfect for a special attacking Pokemon in the Monster A group, which there aren't that many of, but it's a really good Pokemon. That one's 60K. This one is 90K, 95. Now this is comparable, but it's much better, right? So that's interesting. Good to keep that in mind. I'm probably going to go 65K. I think that is a fair price for this 2 times 31 bad boy Pokemon. We'll do 65K and go ahead and add 60K on for pure profit. Bad boy Pokemon, what the fuck? You guys have no idea how many times I'm recording a video and I just like say something on the spot, and then after I'm like, why the fuck did I say that? It's so cringe. I do that all the fucking time. Casey hears me do it all the time and is always laughing at me. So I appreciate it, AJ. Sometimes you just say dumb shit on the spot and just don't even fucking think about it. Hopefully it's entertaining. Okay, and the 65K bad boy ended up selling. You love to see it. We commit. We commit. Okay. This should be a super easy price check. 31 defense, 31 special attack. I haven't even seen it yet, but it should be super simple. Yeah, it's at 29K price range. Pretty low, but you know what? Makes sense. We'll sell that and then add 26K over onto the actual calc. How many ages have you had for Cranidos? I've done 30,000. What's the encounter for? Yo, what's up, Sam? No, you're not dumb. What's up, man? So the 41,082 is the amount of encounters I've done since my last shiny in general. In terms of total Cranidos encounters, I'm at around 30,008. Now, keep in mind, almost all of those encounters were done on Shiny Charm and Donator status. So I'm actually not at rate / slightly above rate. I'm actually like well above rate, like 5K above rate. Slightly more than that. Because my rate should be around 24,500 or so. So unfortunately, I am officially, I mean, I've been for a while, but I'm officially quite decently dry for an egg hunt. 5K over rate is nothing for ×5 hordes or something, right? But it's quite significant for an egg hunt. If you're 5K dry on ×5 hordes, I always say, you know, it's 5 hours, who cares? If you're 5K dry on an egg hunt, you're hundreds of hours and tens of millions of Pokeyen. drier than than rate, unfortunately. Yeah, it'll be interesting, Dylan. I hope it's well received. My bad boy trainee. God damn it, Sirius. Hopefully you can use it, man. I appreciate it. Can I ask your spirit tomb? It's in my party doing nothing. There's actually no use for it in my party. The reason I have this spirit tomb is to have a high level ghost type Pokemon that I can switch in when I'm shiny hunting against Pokemon with like takedown or like final gambit or moves that can kill themselves with recoil. Having a high level ghost type is really nice for that. That's the main reason. It's a utility Pokemon essentially. Good question. It's the same stats as the last one. All right, same stats as the last one. Same story, same price. 29K to sell, 26K profit. Not even gonna show them that then. What, Dylan? What are you saying that? What's the context of that, man? Are you okay? You make a guide on how to make a guide? I kind of do have one. I have tips for PokeMMO content creators. Lopunny swarm. Yo, everybody sprint over there ASAP. I'm just kidding. That's a good meme though. Thanks for the call. I do appreciate it, McCool. Just a good meme because it's you know, guys know why. Anyways, let's go ahead and do the memes. Okie dokie. See what this price is. All right, 42K on this next trainee. 2 times 31 and 20 plus HP. I did not calc the special attack. Didn't want to worry about that. You can see me listing off 42K and then once again 40K for something like that over on the actual profit. You know, Lopunny ... No. No. Good meme. One's Jolly. I feel like it's actually worth calcing here. That's way too high though. That's way too low. Way too high. That's strange. This is a tough one. This is actually one of the toughest price checks I've had to do so far. It's 2 times 31, which is nice, and you know, defensive stats, 20 plus in attack and special defense, which is pretty solid. And then it does have Jolly Nature. So the reason why Jolly Nature is actually really, really good here is because someone can have a 31 speed female, let's say Garchomp. Let's say someone has a 3 times 31 Garchomp female, 31 speed, 31 defense, 31 HP, and then 20 plus attack and special defense. They could buy this Pranidos, Everstone this Pranidos, and then brace the speed on the Gibble or Garchomp and make a really, really phenomenal Garchomp competitive Pokemon. So that's where this becomes a little, if they don't have the nature, it becomes a little difficult. I think I'm going to go, there's nothing really comparable on the GTL for it. This is pretty tough. Like if I do this, 180K comes back, which is way too high. I probably end up going, I think I'm going to go 65 to 80. I want to go 65. 65 would sell pretty fast. I think 80 is fair. I'm gonna go 65 though. I want it to sell quicker. Story of the whole video. We'll do plus 60K for pure profit. What a great advice nature on a Shuckle. Shuckle needs 31 HP defense and special defense, and then pretty much any defensive nature for Shuckle usually works. You can go bold, careful, calm. You can even go relaxed, sassy, impish. Most natures work for Shuckle. Yeah, Alpha Spirit Tomb could definitely be a pain to catch for sure. Bald Shuckle? Did I say? I'm saying bold. Or am I saying bald? What's the fucking meme? Yo, what's up, Trinities? How you doing, gamer? This next Kratos is pretty comparable to this mud kit, but it does have lower attack stat, which is definitely relevant. I'm probably gonna go 55k on it. Pretty clean price check and a pretty clean Pokemon, if I do say so myself. I will do plus 52k over on the price calc. I have a set that wasn't even have time to tell this you have to do with the price be on them. Price checks, I really don't like helping on, just because, which sounds really mean. I used to for a really long time, but what I found is that if you help people with price checks, and this is maybe not like you at all, AJ. Someone on the Discord might be able to help you, but we do try to discourage price checks just because what happens is people never learn. They just like come back and ask over and over and over again. And that doesn't, even though it's not you or it may not be you, people just abuse the system. So we just had to get rid of it. We used to have a price checking chat, and that quickly became the worst chat in our whole Discord because it was just a pain. People got really fucking entitled. What would happen is they would ask a price check, and then like 15 minutes later, if no one helped them, they would start adding moderators and like pinging people like, hey, help me with this price check. Like, you're literally already asking for a free service, and then on top of that, when you don't get that free service in the amount of time that you think you deserve it, you like that was insane. That was like actual scum levels of degeneracy. AI price checker, that's just never gonna be possible. Like, it's just too complicated. It's just, there's too much intuition, there's too much. I don't think it's possible to have an AI price checker for Pokemon. There's just too much to factor in. Maybe there'd be, I don't know, maybe there's some way to, it'd be a really fucking advanced code, I feel like. I have a lot of stuff on the GTL at the moment, Trinities. Yeah, you can, of course. You guys never have to ask a question. Don't worry, you can always just ask it. Hello, by the way, multicorn. How you doing? All right, a turbo easy price check. Nothing else fancy to worry about. Just age group, gender, and 2x31. An easy 42k sale on this Pranny. Gonna be 40k in pure profit on the calc, of course. Okay. Is there a limit time you listen to have on the GTL? Yes. I think it's 250. Yes, there is. I have no idea, Trinities. We'll see at some point. The issue is, like, for Pokemon, there's just so many factors. I don't know, and it changes all the time, and, like, you can't always compare it to stuff on the GTL. It'd be really, really, really hard. I guess with enough time, that's probably true shredding. I don't know. What do I know? Yeah, I appreciate the understanding, AJ. I really do, and I'm sorry, man. Really, I always just recommend, like, I have a ultimate price checking guide, but I do understand that, like, even with the ultimate price checking guide, sometimes, like, certain price checks, there's just nothing on the GTL to compare it to, and it's just like, no matter what you do, and sometimes they just do come down to, like, intuition and game knowledge. Yeah, I shunted in the Safari during Safari Week recently, Yale. Didn't get anything, though. How much for a box of Cranidos? I usually sell for 100k, but I need to get rid of them so badly right now. I'll do 80k a box, so 80k for 60 should I be Cranidos. Do I want to sell them right now? I have to sort first, so I'm not quite ready. But if you really wanted one or some, I probably could do that pretty quickly. If you really, really needed it. You could definitely get one box together super fast. If you needed it. Okay. Easy price check. HP and speed, 40k sold, 38k profit. Boom. And bam. A little tougher. Once again, sorry, this is a much like more focused and quieter stream than usual. While I kind of I just have to finally clear my boxes. I've been needing to do this for a long time. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough price check. Now this is a much tougher price check. We see this Aggron for 80k being the most comparable. This one's not 3 times. I assumed it was gonna be 3 times 31. It is Adamant Nature though. Do I really go like probably go 60k on mine, 65k? Pretty shocking. I'll do 65. Honestly, probably a good deal for someone and hopefully should sell in a good amount of time. 60k profit. Why the sorry? I like my streams to be a very like social, communicative place between me and chat, and I feel kind of bad that I can't do that right now. Why did you invest in Critters to Sell? I didn't invest Critters to Sell. It's more so shiny hunting. You just get too many of them, especially with popping fossils. A lot of these just came from months and months and months of fossil popping. And breeding for profit. You can always breed for profit with stuff. Apology not accepted based. You recommend getting the IVs on the nature, breeding the IVs wait, you recommend getting the IVs on a Pokemon then nature or breeding in the IVs with the nature? Doing the nature last is always important. Breeding nature, so most of my breeders. Yeah, doing nature last is always the best because you might roll the nature randomly along the way. And there are times where like at the end of the breed, you'll be like, okay, well shit, now I need to like restart from scratch because it's not efficient anymore to like breed the nature on. So what happens is if you end up with like a 5 times 31, for example, if you have a 5 times 31 with incorrect nature, it's better to just sell that and start from scratch than to like buy a 6 times 31 with correct nature to like fix that because that's really expensive, or a 5 times to fix that. Like, this next one's kind of a weird one. So if I go by egg group, I see 96k. And then if I go by, you know, it's 111k. I'm probably going to end up selling this for, you know what? I'm actually going back on my word. I was going to sell this for 110k, but you know what? Liquidity. We're going to sell this 3 times 31 Cranidos with tons of other great stats for only 95k. It's terribly cheap. I know it actually kind of hurts, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's a 20k difference and I need the cash. We're pushing towards that 3 million milestone. This one is going to be a really nice price check. Pretty similar Cranidos in all regards. It's missing that special defense stat, which sucks, but it is adamant. That's what's so good about this Cranie. It's possible. It's possible. Seeing 120k as the cheapest, and that's with 25 special defense though, or 25 plus special defense. So that is definitely a bit nicer than mine. I'm probably going to copy the same price, or you know what? We'll go 90k. 90k, baby. That'll be plus 85k in pure profit. Oh, look at the GTL filling up, man. We're going to have so much Pokeyen to collect at the end of this video. I am definitely looking forward to that. I have not collected a single Pokemon that I've sold from this video, so it's going to be built up. You have a team? I'm in Team Mister. You can always apply to Team Mister, but I will preface that it's like the most popular team in the game. It's the best shiny hunting team in the game. It's pretty exclusive because we just have so many applications every day. You can absolutely apply, but I will say, unless you're like a very, very good shiny hunter, and unless you know someone within the team, it's unlikely you'll get accepted, at least quickly. You can be put on a waiting list, but yeah, you can always apply on the forums. Pretty easy price check here. Nothing super crazy. Just gonna go 38k on this one, undercutting that Whismur just so slightly. Gonna be 36k on the Calc. Yeah, I appreciate it, KNT. Really simple price check, 2 times 31 in attack and speed. Going to be a 42k sale and 40k on the Calc. This is not normally how I would capture music, by the way. It is kind of funny that I'm doing it this way, but on stream it's funnier. But usually I would just add it in later with editing, of course. But it's hilarious to have it loop, because that would drive me crazy if every video I added in music by just looping it and playing it. Holy fuck, that'd be hilarious. Pretty easy price check. Once again, no nature if I'm not mistaken. Yup, it's going to be a 38k sale, 36k in profit on the Calc. And with that, we're around 44k away from 3 mil as the milestone. Can we get it with this next sale? It's 2 times 31 Jolly. Definitely can. A nice Shmeemer. 31. Oh yeah, the cheapest Jolly 2 times 31 monster male age group is gonna be 77k, and this has some extra stats that really matter: HP and defense. Someone could make this thing perfect. 170 is the cheapest. Been up for a day, but it's a Larvitar and it's ready to go, and it has that split defense. I am gonna go 130. We'll do 130. It's quite lower, 40k lower just for that. You know what? Let's do 140. I think that's super reasonable. I keep forgetting the extra digit. 140k. It's going to be 132k profit on the Calc. And that is going to put us plus 132k. That is going to easily put us over the 3 mil milestone. 3.1 mil of expected profit. And we still have over half a box to list, boys. Yeah, I'd say farming fossils is still quite good. Absolutely. Maybe even better, because skull fossils have been pretty expensive. I honestly do not know German. I couldn't even tell you, man. Not a question for me, unfortunately. I think Sacred Sword is one of them. It's the one I hear about. Night Slash, like stuff like that. But I'm not gonna be much help on that, man. Apologies. Another pretty tough one. It feels like this is a little bit low of a price check. Price checking against my other Kratos is also hilarious. You know what? That actually seems pretty reasonable. I'm going to go 60k on this one as well. And there's a 95k Kratos selling. That is awesome to see. We're going to do 59.99, 60k. It'll be plus 56k in profit after the cost of the fee. Cost of the fee. I don't know if that's like a redundant term. I think it sounds pretty redundant to me. I think I should just say it after the fee. What's good? What's up, Big Czar? Finally selling off more of these Kratos, man. I have so much Pokeyen sitting in my boxes, and I just continue to be lazy. I'm finally selling them off. So this Kratos, 2 times 31, 20 plus, 45k, 9 days of being listed though. If I get rid of these stats, what's it coming at? Yeah, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna do that because I don't want it to sit for you know, days and days and days, only to make like a 5k Pokeyen difference. Yeah, I'm just don't care about that, right? It's better to get that liquidity, as the whole video has been about. I've said it over and over and over again. We're gonna do plus 36k on the calc for that sale though, leading it to 3.2 mil. 4 times over Jolteon, attack, defense. The issue, I mean, yeah, you can sell anything, right? The issue with that Jolteon is that the fact that it's attack and special attack is not good. You don't need both of those. The only EV that needs mixed stats is Flareon, and it's also the worst evolution in competitive, so. Fuck, that's awesome, Big Czar. Unova's a great region, man. That, yeah, it's a pain. That is true. Any nature on this? Two times 31 in attack and speed and 25 plus in defense for defense. That's a great statted Pokemon. Very comparable to this Lickitung. I think I am going to go that 80k price tag. Or maybe 75k. Let's do 75. We'll do, you know what? We're just listing everything low today. We'll do 75 and then do plus 70k over on the calc. We've got 2 more left to make it half done. This box at 75k insta sold. You'd love to see it. So we're gonna finish these 2 up, and then we're gonna get another break. You guys won't notice the break, but taking mental breaks during something as draining as selling off pokes like this is definitely useful. Dude. Thankfully, this is an uber simple price check. 40k listing, 38k profit. Oh, this is an interesting one. Okay, we're finally going to go shiny hunts after this, guys. Thank you to all those who waited and bared through the pain of this boring process with me. You guys made it a lot more fun for me, and I appreciate that. All right, next up is a pretty interesting one. 20 to 25 plus in these top 3 stats. Dodge and special attack, which is good. And then 2 times 31 here. We've got a really comparable shield on for 60k. Been listed for 4 days, though. Which is unfortunate, because it's just such a good IV'd inside of Pokemon. And honestly, mine is careful. His is impish. One of the few times where I'm going to pretty much match that price and give it a little more time to suck. I think this one is worth it. So we're going to do that. We're going to do plus 57k profit on the calculator, putting us at 3,355,000. We still have half a box to go and more Cranidos to sort through, and then eventually shit Cranidos boxes, which should go for anywhere around 80 to 100k a piece. But I'm going to take a quick break. Okay, snap mechanics. Why not? Will it be banned in PvP? Yeah, I made a video about it, right? It already is. What do you, not is yet, but in season 13 it will be. That was already announced and confirmed, right? Okay. Woo! I need a stretch break soon. Stretch break soon. Move all these clips over. This is gonna be a long video, man. Telling all of the kind of how big is this file? Honestly, not as big as I expected. Only 618 megabytes. I think I did a bunch of short clips. Huh. But I try to do a lot of it off camera and then condense it, make it, you know, that makes sense. Okay, anyways. Perfect. Okay, Cranny, yeah, I'm officially well over rate already, because I was my rate should be 1 out of 24,500 or so for Cranny, so I'm well over rate, but I'm officially at over 30,000 Cranidos encounters. Anyways, let's go single encounter hunt, I think, for some Bagon. I'm doing Bagon today, boys. Need a refresher, dude. Dude, listing Pokemon. Oh my god, it melts my brain. Melts the brain. Cranidos is a shiny lock. Yeah, that must be the answer. True. true and real information missed. Stretching my nerd neck out. One sec, guys. After that long listing spree. Appreciate the patience. The GTL is just your Cranidos? Goals. Goals. Okay. Whew. Let me grab all my shiny catcher boys. Let me grab my Breloom. Let me grab my damp Pokemon. Backup Smeargle. We love that. Backup Parasect. And that should be good. We're going Bagon. Oh, what's up, Blurp God? Happy to see you. What's up? Love the name. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. We're all good on this. Let's head over to Hoenn. Shining on Bagon. So what are some of the encounters you have? Not without counting them. So I always have a encounter counter plugin installed. I really recommend it for every type of player, really. But some people don't like it, so it's personal preference. Look at everybody here, man. It's like Lapras. Beautiful. Oh, I do need my Spinarak, actually, for Swarm. That'll be nice. There we go. Perfect. Now we're ready. When we catch it, it won't be immediately in our party, but that's okay. Usually a YouTube lurker, but I thought I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, dude. Hopefully the content's been good on YouTube, man. Let's me get to like here. Perfect. That's so good. Do I have a small repel? I do not have to pop a super anyway, though. The biggest issue with Bagon is just a long ass trek to it. It's quite a haul to the very back of the cave. Man, I'm trying to flip some Pokemon, and someone keeps putting all these useless Cranidos on the GTL. What? That's crazy, German. Who would do that? That's a good meme. Great meme. Yes, Totodile Shunt is well, Totodile Shunt is an 8 hunt. Yale, you would not farm that in the Safari. That'd be an 8 hunt. If you guys haven't seen my guide on it, I'm not proud of every single video that I put out, you know, just as being a daily content creator, that only makes sense. One of my favorite videos I ever put out was how to hunt rare shinies in PokeMMO, which is which covers egg hunting, and it's a super unbelievably in-depth shiny hunting guide. I'm like really proud of it. It really covers everything in my opinion. All right, let's get started. I do want the battle background on. I'll be honest. I'm a freak. I can't help it, man. I want it on. Yo, what's up, Void? Appreciate the follow. Hopefully the content's been enjoyable. Let me switch I think it's under video, right? Yeah, video, show battle background. I like it sometimes. Sometimes I like it on and off. I think I prefer it on, honestly. I prefer the battle background on. I like this big block of color. I don't know. I like it. Yeah, I doubt you even want to find a shiny Safari Totodile, because then you gotta, you know, you have to worry about catching it, which is a nightmare scenario. I appreciate it, Laz. What's up, man? Just a new player in the game. It's phenomenal, man. I love PokeMMO. If you have any questions, let me know. I do try to make videos covering every question that might pop up into players' heads. Definitely good to check those out if you have any questions as well. What's your rarest shiny? Is there a funny story behind it? It's insane. Yes, my shiny Shuckle is by far my rarest shiny. And the story behind it, I've explained it many times, but I don't think I've explained it in a while. So I will try my best to do justice to this story, but it's tough. So shiny Shuckle was my second ever shiny in PokeMMO, and that's important. Now, my first shiny in PokeMMO took me 8 years, 2,200 hours of game time to get, and an estimated around over 300,000 encounters. So I went extremely dry for my first shiny, and that was a stun. I ended up getting a Stunfisk, which I hunted and I wanted, but I just wanted anything. It was a long time. I went around 300k dry, more than that in terms of guesstimation, but I just try to play it. I try to be conservative with my guesstimate and just say 300k. So I run around 300k dry for my first shiny. 8 years, 2,100 hours. One of the driest I've seen. And for my second shiny, I just so happened, this was the definition of like Patrouski luck. And Patrouski luck is I'm either incredibly unlucky or incredibly lucky, and there is no in between. So my first shiny was 300,000 encounters, 8 years dry, right? My second shiny Shuckle, I got at 106 encounters within the Safari Zone. And I caught it on the 4th Safari Ball. I had never seen a Shuckle stay for 3 balls ever until I encountered the shiny. There was no right. I had no right catching that Shuckle. It was insane. And I also was like, I was just casually farming Shuckle to get breeders to actually breed for a shiny Shuckle. Also, if I haven't mentioned it, Shuckle is my favorite Pokemon. So like all of these things, and I was streaming at the time, which I didn't do very often at that time. And the reason I was streaming was because I was actually a RuneScape streamer. So I was streaming myself doing pest control, maxing my Ultimate Iron Man, or like, getting, on the road to it, right? And I just so happened to be streaming at the time. I got that shiny. Like it's fucking insane. Like that, the whole line, the shiny Shuckle, as stupid as it sounds, is unironically the luckiest thing to ever happen to me in my entire life. Like just statistically, just pure statistically. It was like, except for my beautiful girlfriend, of course. It was a 0.001% chance to encounter it at that amount of encounters, and then it was also like a 0.001% chance to catch it at that amount of Safari Balls. It was something absurd like that, because there's a 33% chance for Shuckle to flee after every turn. So I dodged a 33% chance 3 fucking times in a row. Everything regarding my shiny Shuckle is absolutely absurd. It was like the definition of stars aligning, and I like, it was just the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me. It was so insane. I often do KNT. I really try to, but not at the moment. Why be scared of Safari Shunting? All they can do is run away and crush your soul, leaving you as a husk of your former self. Oh wait, that's pretty bad. What shiny are you trying for today? This is the best spot in the game for Bagon, which is really cool that Bagon even has a, what's it called? I forget if I ended up doing a 30k celebration. I don't remember if I did. I think the 30k celebration just ended up kind of being, the Johto PTS, like, marathon streams. Because I streamed for, like, yeah, that kind of ended up just being it. Which is kind of lame, but it was a lot. It was too much work and too exhausted to do both, How many shinies have you killed / lost? That's a good fucking question, AJ. I should have lost 3 shinies, but how many have I lost? 0. I would love a charm, JW Tree, if you don't mind, man. I can stop running back and forth for a sec. So my Shuckle, you could argue I should have lost. That's number 1. The second shiny I should have lost was my shiny Hoppip. I absolutely should have lost shiny. I was not prepared. I absolutely should have lost that. So that's number 2. And then number 3, I was an idiot and switched around too much against shiny Golurk, and I let it curse twice. And I probably should have lost shiny Golurk because it was 1 HP cursed down. So I should have lost those 3 shinies probably. But once again, with Patrouski luck, you're either incredibly lucky or incredibly unlucky. So even though I should have lost 3 because I'm an idiot, I got lucky and just didn't lose any. It's super stupid. Shiny Batman, that's a name that I don't see that often nowadays. I know that name. It's a good meme. Thank you so much for the charm, GW Tree. That was really fucking nice of you to offer, man. Hit up with the invite. So now we are at 15% increased shiny odds with Dono and shiny charm. Damn lucky. Yeah. Once again, I'm either super lucky or super unlucky. The same reason, like, in terms of my total shiny hunting odds, I am like crazy dry. Even though I have like my favorite shiny Safari caught, which is really lucky, right? My first shiny going as dry as I did. My overall, I did a video covering this a month or so back, a couple months back. I calced my shiny rate essentially. My my shiny rate overall ended up being like 1 out of 34,000 or something, or like 34k or whatever. I get a shiny on average every 34,000 encounters, even though the rate's 30k, and even though I pop a ton of donos and shiny charms. So even being conservative, let's say my like lifetime rate is like 1 out of 29k, right? Or it should be. The fact that I'm 5k off of a lifetime rate is insane. After 26 shiny hunts, that's pretty brutal. Or 25, I guess, if you don't count spin rack. It's pretty brutal to, I've had some lucky shinies and I've had some unlucky shinies, but overall I am unlucky in terms of rate, at least. But then once again, I've gotten the chuckle, so I don't know. Do you think you'll play PokeMMO until you have a box of shinies? I'll probably play PokeMMO until I have 10 boxes of OT shinies. But I don't know. Who am I? We'll see. God, the Apom shiny is so good as well. Dude, I've been in the mood to shiny hunt, Big Czar. I've been hunting pretty, like 37 to 41k is not that much, right? It doesn't seem like that much. But like in terms of single encounters, it's a bit of hours. Let's do the difference. It's obviously 4k encounters, right? And you get around 300 per hour. Not that. It's like it's not that much. It's like 14 hours of hunting within a week. It's not that good. I really don't shunt that much. I mostly just shunt on stream. I pretty much never shunt off stream. Off stream, I'm always just making videos and stuff. It's also good to keep shunting on stream because, I mean, the next time I get a shiny, I really want to get it the live reaction, you know? Wait, we can finally stop the croc music. Holy shit. We can finally... Oh my god, we can finally move on. Here, we'll put the epic music on. Because we're going to get a shiny today, boys. We've got to channel the epic action. Celtic medieval music. No copyright. So we can get ourselves a secret shiny wild Bagon. I'm calling it. I think the next shiny that I get will be a wild secret shiny Bagon. I feel it coming, man. I feel it coming. I feel as though that will be my next shiny. It'll be a big one, guys. I'm gonna break the streak in a big way. We're gonna earn our next shiny. It's gonna be a Beldum. I'd obviously be okay with that. We're gonna earn our next shiny. All the Pokeyen spent, the 140 mil on Cranidos, it's gonna go somewhere. It's gonna go somewhere. Little does he know, Lunatone, Tech W, something like, we'll see. Hopefully not. Shiny Lunatone? No. Come on. It is time. It's time to break it. Next, 150 counter. Shiny Golbat. No, don't say that. Don't tell me that, Kufu. Don't tell me that. I never use the link feature. Does it help shiny farming? So with shiny charms, if you're in a link, the person who pops the shiny charm gets a 10% shiny boost, and anybody else within the link gets a 5%. So you should always have a full link whenever you pop a shiny charm, or if someone else is popping one. I'd be happy with, honestly. Any secret shiny I'd be happy with, to be fair. It could be a secret shiny Golbat, a secret shiny Lunatone, or I'd be okay with that. I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy with a secret shiny to break the streak. Double shiny lore encounter of Bagon and Beldum. Who do you choose? Fuck. Probably Beldum. Just by the fact that it's rarer and I can come back for Bagon. Beldum being like a 1% chance or like a 0.05% encounter here versus Bagon being like 20%. Yeah, I definitely go Beldum. I don't know the XP per hour, gamer. That's a good question. I don't know the XP per hour. I will say that, I mean, you should be getting, if you have that, so if you have, if you're doing the ×5 tentacruel spot at Battle Frontier and you have an 100% XP charm popped, it's like 12k XP per horde. It's 6k without the charm, which is really fucking good. And like 12k per XP horde is crazy. Yeah, I mean, I would say so, right? German. I would say definitely, right? That just immediately means less demand for it, right? However, it's very possible it gets unbanned and moved back into OU, which would then, like, you know, up its price again. So, but I'd say for now, it absolutely hurts the price. Just less demand, right? That's all it is. Absolutely, like, you know, hurts the price. Yep. Now, maybe some people will buy them now and make them now while they're cheap. We'll see. That's a bummer. Yeah, it happens. Money-making methods definitely come and go. They definitely get better and get worse all the time. Gotta switch it up, switch around. For sure, though. If the Bagel was your training, would you change the... Oh, you're asking... That's actually an incredibly difficult decision, Bison. So you're asking Secret Shiny Bagon versus normal Shiny Beldum. I actually don't know. That is actually so hard. Wow. The issue with... Man... The issue with that question is that you can breed Secret Shiny on to a Pokemon. But damn. Damn. I think I still draw Beldum. But that is really, yeah, I think so as well, Bison, but that's so hard. Yeah, you can breed Secret Shiny on with Pokeyen. You can't. Yeah, that's so tough though. It'd be really sad to lose my. It'd be my first. It'd be my first Secret Shiny, which is really sad. Like I'd hate to lose it, you know. Wild Secret. Yeah, it's fucking tough, Albondi. It's tough. It's really tough. Yes, back when farming Everstones, back when Everstones were 20k a pop, KNT, farming Everstones used to be like some of the best money in the game. I used to do that a ton. That was one of my biggest like first money making methods. I would do a shit ton of. 20k a pop for Everstones. You would get like 4 to 8 per hour. If you were making like 80k per hour, that was like really good back then, which is crazy to think about. Why did the price go down so hard, do you know? I mean, I would assume it's just supply and demand. I don't know if there was like a specific buff or nerf or like something that happened. Also, I do think that like Everstones are just used less nowadays. Versus like power bands and like IV bands are used more, I feel as. Is Glade OP in the storyline at least? I doubt it's OP. It might be good. No one really talks about Glade in the storyline. I'm sure it's decent. Really good offensive coverage, good enough speed for the storyline. I'm sure it's decent. Starting Starter's been a journey? Dude, good luck to you, Kufu. Single encounters are just tough, man. I don't know. I say this, but like I feel like if I were to just get single encounter shinies on rate, I feel like it wouldn't be tough. But I've never gotten a single encounter on rate, except for fucking Shuckle, if you count that. So I have done, for those who don't know, I have easily done over 500,000 single encounters in my entire PokeMMO career, maybe closer to like 5 to 600k. And I've only ever gotten 2 single encounter shinies. 500k single encounters equaling 2 single encounter shinies is disgusting. That is so unlucky. So hopefully I can fix that at some point, because that makes me devastated. Wouldn't Premier Lore be better? Premier Lore is fucking dog shit. Premier, sorry to be. Premium lore is unbelievably turbo giga whale bait. Premium lore for the cost is so atrocious. The effect is good, obviously, but the cost difference is fucking insane. So if you don't know, I made a video called I tested everything about lore so you don't have to. Premium, when I made that video, I think they are cheaper now, but when I made that video, it cost 600,000 Pokeyen per hour to use premium lores versus 7 to 15k per hour to use expert lores. To get a 3%, yeah, it's that bad. It is that bad. Like premium lores are like, no one should use them. I don't care how rich you are, IRL or end game, no one should use premium lores. They are actually a scam. They are crazy. Hopefully I'm not trying to like jump on you too much, Mahmood. You're perfect. It's more so just hilarious. Like they need to buff them or like change they're so premium lures are like just the Ferraris of PokeMMO. Like you just don't need them. They're just not useful aside from flexing, I guess. But even then, like what's the flex? Like spending your money? I don't know, man. Premium lures are just, I don't know, man. They're crazy. Not to jump on it. They're just so bad. Like I made a video called like how can we change premium lures or how can we buff premium lures? They're so bad in comparison. Make them 3,000 steps instead of 300. Fuck, maybe that would. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck, he was about to pop one. Yeah, I mean, most people know. I feel like premium. There's just the price difference is disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. How much are they right now? Let's see. It's probably cheaper now. Like maybe now it's like 400,000 per hour. Like, but it's still like, it is stupid expensive. Stupid expensive. For like less than double the benefit. So for less than, let's even be generous. Let's say it's double the benefit, even though it's not quite. But if you count in the like 25% increased secret shiny chance, like sure, that's fucking bait though. That takes, so the 25% increased secret shiny chance makes the rate go from 1 out of 480,000 to 1 out of 360,000. What the fuck is the point? At those odds, it's fucking nothing, right? It's just, what the fuck is the point at that point? Even if premium lures were 2 times as effective, they're still like what, 400 times the price? I think even more. It's just like, it's just insane. It's just crazy. It's so crazy. Oof, it's so crazy. What's up, Zayden? How you doing, man? When's the next event? Johto release anniversary event. We don't know when that'll be though. Johto release anniversary event. Yeah, those are the big events coming up for the game. Big things coming up. I do have a video covering the Johto release and any Johto questions. If you just Google PokeMMO Johto release, that video should answer any questions you have about Johto in 2 minutes. It's like 8 months of Johto information in 2 minutes. What's the most dry someone you've known has gone on a shiny? The driest that I've ever seen that's been like a lot of people will say stuff, Xylets, like a lot of people will say like I've seen people claim that they're like 1.2 million encounters dry, which I don't believe, which sounds mean, but like I just don't believe that without, because what happens is usually with people, it's possible, but usually with people like that, like 1 week they'll say like, yeah, I'm like 1 million dry, and then like the next week they'll say, yeah, I'm actually 1.2 million dry, and it's like, okay, you did not get 200k single encounters in a week. Like you're actually, what the fuck are you talking about? Like that, like they will give you numbers that are like so insane that is like, okay, you're like, and they'll also be like, oh yeah, I'm not using an encounter counter, I'm just guesstimating. And it's like, dude, what the fuck? Why would you claim these numbers? The highest I've seen, so the highest that I have seen that I believe as legitimate is somewhere between like 350 to 500k. I believe those as legitimate. And usually that the highest you'll see, and that's like 10 years of seeing stuff like, and that I believe those to be legitimate. the highest you'll see around is legitimately somewhat, not commonly, but like I have seen multiple people claim to be around 300k dry, and that I believe. 300k dry is generally the peak of what you'll see. That's generally the highest number you'll get to. Yeah. Because I think the math on it, you end up being like 99.95% chance to get a shiny by that point. I'm so dry. I don't log in. Yeah. It's a good meme. Which, like, it is important to think, like, okay, like, what's the math? Is it every... So, a lot of players just don't make it to 300k encounters. But if you think about it, it's 1,000... So, 100% is what? Is it 1,000 players? Each player being 0.01%. I don't know if this is how math works. I could be full of shit. But if you think about it, if someone could correct me in the chat, if it's a 99.95% chance to get a shiny by 300k encounters, doesn't that mean that 5 out of every 1,000 players should essentially reach that? Is that the math? Someone could correct me. On average? Yeah, people will spend 1 hour and think they got 5k encounters, yeah. Yeah, my general rule that I tell people is around 1,000 encounters per hour doing ×5 hordes, and then if you're using Lepa berries, you'll do like 12 to 1,300. It might be possible to get to like 1,400 to loop, but I doubt most people are doing that, and many people are doing that at all. I think the most I've gotten in an hour is like 1350. I don't know if I've ever gotten 1,400 in 1 hour. I love the never mind my math is gone. I have no idea. What are encounters per hour for single and ×3? Single encounters per hour with lures are around 300. It can also depend heavily on which location you're at. And ×3 I think is 600, but I have not tested ×3 thoroughly enough. I think you get around 600 encounters per hour. That's near a PC. ×3 near a PC. Yeah, no, it was great fucking important questions, Enraged. I love talking about encounters per hour because it's like it's everything that matters when it comes to shiny hunting. Yeah, no, I mean to loop, that's fair, yeah. Your math is basically about less than everyone will experience that. Yeah, so maybe I'm terrible at math. So does that mean that? Does that mean? Oh no, maybe that doesn't mean that. I don't fucking know. So does that mean that 0.05% of players all time should reach that number, or should it be that 1 out of every 1,000? It probably wouldn't be 1 out of 1,000. I was thinking the different way. So it should be 0.05% people should reach that. Okay, which is still like, yeah, I don't know. Any math heads in chat? You might just need, I think to get that number, you need it wouldn't just be as simple as 1 out of every 1,000 players. I think it's something like you need the total. It's a percentage. You need the total level of players who have ever played the game. I think it would be based on that, right? The guesstimate on ×5 hoarding counters per hour. If you're doing ×5s near a PC, it's 1,000. And if you're doing like ×5 with Lepas, it's like 1,200. Yeah, Repel, Trick, and Riolu is a method. No matter how much I talk about math with Pokemon and with shiny hunting, I will always be terrible at math. Much better to think of this. Don't think of players, but think of shinies existing in the game. Oh, I have no idea. Maybe now. My brain's already exploding, shredding. I have no idea. Patrouski is the best Polski. What's up, Enraged? The best Polski. I appreciate it. Oh, Palski. Aw, that's sweet. Now I get it. It took me a while. Thank goodness we have calculators. We were born in the right era. We were born in the right era, Zayden. I am all about a fucking calculator. Windows calculator the best. I get it now in ranged. I appreciate it. I was slow, man. As per usual. Yeah. That is super true. No, that's actually you're 100% correct, Shredding. So 0.05% of shinies found should take around 300k essentially. Your spot, yeah, absolutely. Gotcha. So that's the way to think about it. Like it is really fucking rare for someone to go 300k dry, but it's also important to know that like 0.05% of shinies should just go around. Like that's a really important thing I tell people. Like that's one of the best ways to not get entitled about getting shinies at 30k. So you have what? I think it's like a 60%, maybe 64%, like a 64% chance to get a shiny by 30k encounters. But if you think about it like that, that means you have a 34% chance to not get a shiny at 30k encounters every shunt. That's a 1 out of 3 chance to go dry every shunt. That's pretty fucking often, right? Like I think that's like a really interesting way to think about it. Like 1 out of every 3 shunts should go dry. I feel like that's super interesting. What's the rarest name in game? I have no idea. Probably something like Pokemon, or like if someone has the name Pokemon. And the game is better for it? Absolutely. I love the shiny. I love the shiny rate, the shiny system, the methods, everything in PokeMMO is. The shiny system in PokeMMO is incredible. I assume someone has the name Pokemon. That's probably just like the rarest, right? That's what I would consider like that's probably the most desired, but I don't know. Yeah, like how nuts is that to think about, Zayden? Maybe my math is wrong. I'm terrible at math. Someone could correct me. That's wild. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Pure Sheaf? Can you do my math? My last channel was in 2016. I mean, that I don't know what. It depends, like how many encounters you do per hour, how many hours you play. I don't know how to do. You know, what's up, Kufu? What do you mean by that? Yeah, like I agree, Mist. I assume it's Ash. Ash is probably up there. A lot of people probably do name themselves Ash because it's just the that honestly up there. 2 + 2 is 4 math. Thank you for doing his math. They do exist? Oh shit. The fact that you know that is cool on Toads. The recent video of a dude with 16 GameCube shooting against a Gen 9 sandwich for 5 hours. Wait, I saw that. I didn't watch the whole video, but I remember seeing like the first part of it. Yo, Sharif, thanks for subbing, man. Hopefully the content's been helpful, dude. You helped me in PokeMMO. Fuck, that's the oh, you're asking. Yeah, what's up, man? What can I do? What can I help with? Do you have a question? I will say that I do have tons of videos on my channel trying to answer any question that might pop up in a player's head while playing. I'm pretty sure the only chance I've ever gotten playing this game since the OG launch was Pogo. They don't really count. I think, you know what? This is kind of a hot take. I actually really like shiny hunting in Pokemon Go. And I actually think, due to the mechanics of Pokemon Go, the shiny rate of like 1 out of 500 or whatever it is, I think it actually ends up being like pretty decent. It's still more common than like traditional Pokemon, but I'd say it's maybe more comparable to like the 1 out of 4K rate when you can't like run into encounters back and forth and you have to like look around. I think Pokemon Go is like, it's a very different Pokemon game and a very different method of shunting. But I don't know. I actually kind of feel like, maybe I'm dumb. I actually feel like the shunting system in Pokemon Go is arguably better than like the system in like Scarlet and Violet, which is really fucking funny. Like that's embarrassing. I don't know. That's crazy. Okay, except for community days. Community days are atrocious. Why the fuck did they make the rate like 1 out of 25? That is stupid. That's actually way too dumb. Community day is wicked dumb. Okay, anyways. How to fast level up Pokemon? No, dude, don't apologize for bad English. I always tell people, if you know 2 languages and I only know 1, you have no reason. I have no right to call out anyone with a quote unquote bad English if I only know 1 language. That's ridiculous, you know? The best way to level up Pokemon in PokeMMO is generally using Sweet Scent to summon hordes of Pokemon, like groups of Pokemon, and then killing those groups of Pokemon with an AoE move. So like a spread move, like Earthquake, Discharge. Early game, you have things like Magnitude. But But generally, sweet sending for hordes of Pokemon is going to be your best bet. Is my short answer. Yeah, like, dude, that's also hilarious, Zayden. Like, how is it allowed that you can transfer over Community Day shinies to the main Pokemon games? Like, what? That's like that's laughable. I don't know. Like, that, with that logic, I have like 64 shiny EVs in Pokemon Go from a community weekend, which was I went really hard on it, to be fair. Really fucking hard. But that's insane. The fact that I could just transfer over 64 shiny EVs into the mainline games is a joke. Yes, Kanto. So you can get a Magnitude Diglett or Dugtrio in Kanto once you get to like Vermilion in Diglett Cave. And you can use that to sweet scent and get hordes and level up Pokemon. You can sweet scent like Drowsy to the east of Vermilion, or sweet scent just Dugtrios within that cave. Yeah, that's fucking awesome, Zayden. Good for you, man. That's so crazy. Imagine comparing like their shiny Pokemon Go versus your shiny Pokemon. Yeah, dude, no, that's definitely hilarious. I don't know, dude. What, like, the crazy thing about it? What music is this? I can link it. The hilarious thing about like new gen Pokemon games is that someone could shiny hunt for fucking, what's a good example? Someone could shiny hunt for like Diglett in Fire Red, and it's like a single encounter, run back and forth in Diglett Cave kind of hunt, like would take a while. And then someone could just do like that with, you know, tens of hours, maybe 100 hours. I don't know how long it takes. And then someone could just go do like Community Day for Diglett on Pokemon Go and catch like 50 Digletts. And like that guy caught 50 Digletts over the course of like 10 hours, let's say. And this guy spent like 100 hours to catch one. And like those being in the same game and held to the same standard is like pathetic. It's just so insane. It's just so, they don't even try to balance it. It's just crazy. Like, that's, I don't know, that's just so sad to me. Yeah, I don't even think about Pokemon Go when it comes to like the mainline Pokemon games and shiny hunting, but I have like a lot of rare shinies in Pokemon Go, like Entei and stuff. I fell in love with Pokemon Go for a summer. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, WP3, man. Hopefully work is at least nice to you today. That's what I always wish for. Good luck to you, man. I respect you for doing it, dude. I appreciate it. That's fucking awesome, Zayden. What's up, Daces? RS will miss it. Is that the... I'm gonna play it. Isn't RS will miss it the guy who... Or am I thinking of someone else? Oh, this guy makes RS3 content. I forget if this was the guy who... He's chilling. Does he also make old content? I don't really know this guy. I mean, I know his name. I've seen this guy around, but he's never really been for me, just because he makes a lot of like RS3 content, and I don't know, it's never really been for me. I was more of like a fucking just grind RuneScape player. He makes actually creative and interesting content, and that's just not really really for me. Tech W. Where are you from? I'm from East Coast, US, the state of Maryland. On my alt account, yeah. Wish Darkrai was in PokeMMO. It's possible they add more mythicals. I don't know if Darkrai will get added because, yeah. I will say account sharing is banned, so be careful about that. What I missed in chat? Let me see. Dude, I don't even know what the fuck either of those are, Con, but I'm fucking hyped for you, man. That's awesome. I should go to more pawn shops, man. Pawn shops have always seemed wicked fun. Yeah, dude, community managers are really fucking good about helping with like trades for trade evolutions, which is super nice. For storyline Pokemon Calicones, I have a video called Top 5 Pokemon for PokeMMO. I've made many videos covering all the best Pokemon for storylines that should be pretty quick to find, but if you can't find them, let me know. I can link them to you. Device is like trash. Fair enough, Sharif. Is Horton Ralts on 209 worth the risk of getting a shiny Bibarel? If I remember correctly, I think that is the best spot to hunt it, even though you have to risk the Bibarel. What's up, Years, by the way? Let me double check. I feel like that's the best spot. 209 Horde. Yeah, I feel like that's the best spot. I feel like it's the only Horde. You gotta risk it. Yo, good luck to you, Haphazardous. Dude, I also didn't know shinies existed I found out about shinies for the first time with Black and White 1. The way to change channel, you can go to this little tab right here and click change channel. This little like community tab, you press V. That doesn't work for me. Channel, change channel, bam, boom, bam. For me, V just puts me on my friends list, which is funny that it's... Maybe I might have rebounded or something. Yo, of course, Hap. What's up, dude? I goes today. I'm good, man. I've got a lot done today. Got my gym run out of the way early. Then we went in. We spent like an hour or maybe more. We spent quite a bit selling off Cranidoses in the GTL, which is super nice. I have so much expected profit coming in from selling those, which I've been needing to sell them off for a long time to get Pokeyen and make PC space so that I can actually like start farming and shiny hunting for Cranidos even more, you know. So I'm glad that I did that. And now we're shunting that Bagon with a JW Tree Shiny Charm and Dono status, hoping to break the dry streak. Hoping to break it, man. Oh, dude, absolutely, Gears. Make sure, Gears. I mean, you might already know this, Gears, so sorry if I'm just double explaining. But make sure, please, to bring like an arena trap Pokemon. Or bring something. You definitely should bring an arena, just in case. Even if you have like an imprisoned teleport mon, because the shiny Ralts will teleport away from you. So please, bring an arena trap Pokemon. In the back, there's just no reason not to bring like a high level-ish arena trap Dugtrio just in case. Even if like you have like an imprisoned something or whatever, just bring the Dugtrio just in case, you know. I'm gonna muse it down a little bit. Oh yeah, it's so, yeah, that's an easy mistake to make, Zayden. I feel that's crushing when you're just starting out with that. Yeah, sorry if that was double explaining, Gears, once again. It's just, it's so important. I just don't want to see anybody lose one, you know? There was a video, someone sent me a video recently on Twitter of their friend losing a shiny Ralts. It was super sad. Yeah, having an arena trap Dugtrio, like a high level, they're pretty frail, so you want it to be pretty high level as well. Thankfully, the Ralts there are super low level. Did you play Pokemon Master? I don't even know what that is, man. I'm sorry. Does it need to be in the party or just to lead? You can just have the Doug Trio in the party. That's totally fine. And then switch to the Doug Trio when you encounter the shiny. Yeah, dude, good luck to you, Gears. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you with the shunt, dude. Yo, have a great day, Nor. Appreciate it, man. OMG, where shiny? Wait, what happened? Someone get a shiny? What's going on? I don't like hard work because I'm a super duper lazy based fucking viewer. True, just smart. It's not possible to have more than 32 people. Sweet Scent rank because if you have match people with Sweet Scent. Yes, so yeah, if you have multiple Pokemon with Sweet Scent in your party, it just starts subtracting as a percentage. The max you could have is one Pokemon with Sweet Scent PP maxed. I think the Ralt spot you can just like bike to. Like it's really close to a PC. If I remember correctly, I think you just like run back and forth between, or you teleport to the PC and then run back to it. Another bird time? What's going on, Manson? Best way to shunt Riolu? I actually don't know the best way. The two ways are repel tricking and then egg hunting. And I actually genuinely don't know which is better. Do you stream tomorrow? Nah, tomorrow's Friday. I stream Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Sometimes I do extra streams. Like sometimes I do on the weekends and stuff, but it's kind of just impromptu if I feel up to it, you know? There's always Leppas. You just shouldn't use Leppas if you don't have to, because the time it takes to get Pokeyen. Pokeyen isn't really zero-time PokeMMO. Like, you can use Leppas if you want for whatever hunt, but I really don't recommend it if it's a hunt that's super close to a PC. What encounter counter is that? It's just Gillen's encounter counter, but it's a custom theme that T-Nums made. He has a video on it on his channel. Future video idea? It's possible. It's such a complex. The issue is comparing whether like repel tricking or egg hunting is better is a really fucking complex thing. It'd be tough to do. Yeah, you have to get 4 gym badges before you're able to trade Sharif or use the GTL. T-Nums is awesome. Agreed. Yo, congrats, Karen. What was the shiny, man? Congrats. Oh yeah, absolutely, German. I think so too. If I buy a bulb and breed it, will I get the count for OT catching in my Pokedex? Remember you saying about having them some kind of way to do some cheesing that. I will say shiny OT breeding and normal OT breeding is very different. The way that non-shiny OT breeding works is that as long as you have Bulbasaur green in your Pokedex, so as long as you've caught OT'd at one point, you can then buy Bulbasaurs off the GTL and rebreed them, and it'll be your OT, and that's fine. It'll also let you know in the yeah, he doesn't, yeah. Agreed, Brian, agreed. I'm dying to know what the Pokemon was, Karen. Hope I didn't miss it. It was Purloin? Muna soon? Good luck to you, gamer. Good luck to you, man. Muna is such a good single encounter shunt. I love that you're doing that. That's awesome. Is Purloin also a single encounter hunt, or does... Ah, it has a horde. That's unfortunate, man. I'm sorry, but still. And Lampard has it. Yeah, I think Lampard has a ×5. It's still a really underrated shiny, honestly. So, Lampard shiny actually looks good, in my opinion. Underrated. Spell check, come on, fuck. You joined YouTube on 2011. What? Yeah, me? I'm old, man. I'm 25. I joined Twitch on 20. So my favorite join date is my Twitch join date, because I made my Twitch account June 2nd, 2011. And if anybody is a Twitch historian, you'll know that Twitch actually became Twitch on June 1st, 2011. Before that, they were Justin TV. And I had watched Justin TV a little bit prior, and we're getting recommended Justin TV and Twitch on the MSN homepage. That's how I found out about Twitch, was MSN. And then, but I never made an account on Justin TV, and then I made the account for Twitch. I mean, it just super depends, Dasis. The biggest thing with stuff like that is you have to be willing to wait. Like, if you're spending money to make money, you gotta be able to be patient and wait like 2 weeks, right? At least. Other than that, just go try to make more pure cash. If that's all the cash you do, go try to make more pure cash by payday farming or doing gym reruns or something like that. I'm old, man. Been on YouTube for a long time. Yeah, I know Purloin's yeah, one of the single encounters there at Muna. How to make 5 mil per day. Money making guides on my channel. Easy peasy. You could definitely make 5 mil a day would be hard, but you could definitely do it. You could definitely do it. It wouldn't be easy, it'd be hard. Like if you did. So you wake up, you log in, you do your gym run. That's 1 hour. Let's say then you do a big hour of flipping. 600k. That's 2 hours. Let's say you do a big hour of breeding for profit. Say 500k. 1.4. That's 3 hours. Now the issue is you can't really do those back to back to back because you run out of, you know, market and stuff. So let's say then after that you go farm dittos for an hour. No, let's go farm Pikachus for an hour. Or let's Whalmer? One of those. It's around 200 to 300k per hour. Let's say 250. Let's do 3 hours of that, right? So that'll put us to 6 hours. We'll do 250k, so let's do plus 750k. And this is now at 6 hours played. And then we just do this times 3. That's 18 hours played. And you're at 6.4 mil. There you go. Bam. It'd be really fucking hard. You could definitely make... It's not hard. I make 10 mil per day, smiley face. Yeah, true. That you just calling out my stats, Sharif, hyping me up. I appreciate it. Jack W, dude, they're legit. They're legit good. I try, Gab. I appreciate that. You're not old at all. I think 20. I'm excited for 28. I don't actually think of myself as that old, but you know, in comparison to some, I feel like I'm fucking just getting started. I'm young, you know. I appreciate it though, gears. I'm looking forward to 28. I feel like 28 will be a good age. Come on, Pat. Shiny today. I am trying my best, guys. I want to break the streak so bad, but I don't know, man. The game is working against me, unfortunately. So about 28, I don't know. 28's just like the arbitrary age that I have always picked as being the best age. My reasoning is like 28 to me seems like the best age because I feel like you still have enough young 20s energy as well as having like enough wisdom. I feel like it's the perfect mixture of like young energy and wisdom. I feel like 28's a good age. I don't know. I like 28. That just seems like the best age to me. I also feel like you've grown into your body and you probably look the best at 28, maybe like pretty chiseled and handsome. It depends per person. Someone could be like, you know, it depends. What's your kind soul? You're too fucking nice to me. Chill, Gab. Chill. But I try. All I want to do is fucking, I mean, not all I want to do. The 2 things I want to do. This is the 2 goals of my channel. In the most in the most basic sense, right? Help PokeMMO and make money. Absolutely. I'm not gonna sit here and like fucking grandstand and be like, oh, I just do it for the community. I fucking love this game. I played this game for 8 years with no profit motive, but it is really fucking nice to be able to play this game, like make a living and, you know, make money. It's gotta pay the bills. I don't make that much money, but I make enough to pay rent, and that makes me fucking more than happy. Yeah, play this game and pay rent is absurd. Yo, have a great day, Shiwoon. Sableye is one of those Pokemon that has an infuriating catch rate. I've had some insane moments. Fuck Sableye. That's phenomenal, Big Czar. Yeah, that's under a week is crazy. That's phenomenal. Gonna get a job. No, fuck. No, I appreciate it, but you definitely don't gotta do that. Shuckless King. Shuckles King. 27, turn 20 in December. Yo, Pog. Best year coming up. Easy peasy. I'm 28. Giga Brain. Best year, man. I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. 13 Ultra Ball. Dude, fuck Sableye. Sableye's crazy. Yeah, absolutely, McCool. That's fucking phenomenal, you know? It's pretty nuts, man. Not to get too mushy, gushy, and cheesy and harp on it too much, but it's insane. I never thought my life would be here, right? You know, nobody does. It's pretty cool, one could say. Okay, anyways. I love Galvantula. Galvantula and Joltik, great Pokemon. I love Joltik because it was a very important Pokemon in yo, what's up, Xanarchy? Fuck, that's really fun. What the fuck? Why are they throwing shade, bro? That's fucked up. Joltik was a really important Pokemon in my favorite Pokemon TCG deck of all time. I loved Night March. For anyone who played the TCG, you might fucking hate me that I loved Night March. I'm sorry. I loved Night March. I am never the person to play meta in a card game, but oh my, Night March was so fun to pilot and play. Holy shit. Happy birthday, Patrouski. My birthday was 2 months ago, officially on this date, April 29th. Hi, Pat. What's up, Xanarchy? How you holding up, man? How you doing? No, don't even say that, Xanarchy. You do fucking shitloads, especially in the Discord, man. You do a fucking actual metric shit ton. That's a good place to be, though, Daces. More power to you, man. Good luck to you, dude. What's your anniversary on PokeMMO? My anniversary on PokeMMO is June 18th. So around 11 days ago. Same birthday as me, Fonzie. That's dope. Hell yeah. April 29th, man. I'm definitely not biased because it's just my birthday, but it's a great day. Great day. I'm a huge fan of April. I know nothing about Magic cards, but I want to open that one ring card. Oh, like Lord of the Rings stuff. I'm not up to date. I do not care for the fucking... I don't like the stupid... I'm sorry. This is going to trigger a lot of Lord of the Rings or... I fucking hate the, like, collaborations with, like... I think that's super dumb. I think Magic the Gathering has... One of its biggest strong suits has always been that it's such an original world and such an original game, an original creation, to then collab with things like Lord of the Rings. I think it's really cringe. I really don't like it, but I don't know. That's just me. I also don't fucking play anymore, so who am I? To me, I mean, to be fair, so is literally every, like, you could make that argument about anything, Gab. Like, any new set is just a money grab. Like, it is definitely, like, any collab is a money grab inherently. Like, do you think fucking McDonald's is celebrating Grimace's birthday because they love Grimace? No, it's because it fucking makes a lot of money. Like, it's not like that's business's job is to make money. That's not a bad thing. It's not like their fault. It's what they're supposed to do. It's literally their one job is to make money. Having said that, the Grimace shake is fucking delicious. Holy shit. I want another so bad. I don't fucking want one. Fuck, dude. Ugh, gulp. Yeah, no, dude, I really appreciate it, Xanarchy. I like pickles, but I don't understand fried pickles. They aren't that good. Dude, I love pickles. When I heard someone say the term fried pickles, I was like, that sounds fucking disgusting. And someone else loves pickles. And then I had them, and I actually really like fried pickles. Fried pickles sound fucking gross, But I actually think I do really like them. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, no, Xanarchy. That's so sad. That's so sad. Fuck, Haphazard X, you've seen it for yourself. That's brutal. I never thought I would like fried pickles, but they sound gross to me, but I love them. Wasn't as bad. 5 Ultra Balls. Still being 5 Ultra Balls is fucked. That's brutal, man. I assume like false swiped and maybe even spored. That's brutal, dude. That's actually gutting, Xanarchy. Waffles and ice cream is really fucking good. Absolutely. Who brought? How did that come up? How did waffles and ice cream even get brought up? But that waffles and ice cream was also something that seemed disgusting to me, and I fucking loved. I think I've told this story before. I used to eat, one of my funniest like life patterns that I developed was I would wake up at like 6 p.m., fast until midnight, eat 600 calories of waffles and ice cream, and then walk an hour to the gym, work out for an hour, and walk home. And I would like, you know, go to the gym at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and like get home at like 4 a.m. That was a crazy fucking lifestyle. I fucking loved it. Dick Chad lifestyle. I was super privileged to be able to walk along the fucking highway. I'm a big guy. Like walk along the highway at fucking 2 a.m. Like looking back was like insane. Walking past like probably one of the craziest neighborhoods, at least in my county. Definitely like in my county. But because it was a crazy neighborhood, I didn't live in the neighborhood. I walked past it. Because I was like everybody knew about that neighborhood. There was always a fucking cop stationed all night with his lights on, like right in the parking lot of that neighborhood. So it was like, even though it was quote unquote like crazy neighborhood, it was like fucking safe because they just monitored it because of that. Yeah, waffles and ice cream is so fucking good. What's up, Rumel? Made it to lunch? Yo, Pog. What's up, Rumel? Waffles and ice cream was just such a good like pre-workout. It was like good. It was like sugar, and you just go work it out, and like you don't. It's from okay. I could be wrong. This is like total, not even gym bro. This is like nerd bro logic under. From my understanding, if you're gonna eat sugar, the best time to do it is before a workout, right? Get that sugar rush. Go work out all those simple carbs. That's my understanding. Like use the but maybe I'm fucking wrong. I don't know. That's why, fuck, there's that one guy. Is it fucking DJ Metcalf? Is that who it is? The fucking NFL athlete who eats like 2 bags of sour worms a day, and that's like most of what he eats. This guy is fucking hilarious. If you don't know him, DK Metcalf, not DJ, right? DK Metcalf. Dude, he's so fucking funny. I love watching that fucking. There's some video of him being like, yeah, he's like, yeah, I wake up, I wake up and go work out. He'll like he eats bags of sour gummy worms at the gym. He'll eat like 2 bags of candy. He essentially, all he does is work out. He wakes up at like 6 a.m., works out until like 2 p.m., eats bags of candy in between. We'll have like a coffee or an energy drink, and then like we'll eat dinner at like 6 p.m. and that's it. So like literally every day. Steroids? No, they get fucking tested so hard in the fucking NFL. If you think someone's on steroids, that's severe copium fucking conspiracy. He's just a freak of nature, and everybody knows him as that. Like he's actually just a freak of nature. This guy eats fucking 2 bags of Sour Patch Kids a day and Skittles and shit, and just fucking works out all day. And then he's fucking nuts. And he's like the strong. Also, he's like the strongest guy in the NFL. I didn't even fucking mention that. Like pound for pound, I'm pretty sure he's like the strongest guy in the NFL. It's absurd. You hacked it, got your sweets to save your money on pre-workout. There was some I don't like watch much gym bro content on YouTube, but I remember getting recommended one video, and it was like these 2 huge like bodybuilder brothers. They had like 8K subs. They were really small, but they went to fucking Crumble and both ate like 10 Crumble cookies before working out for the day, which is like disgusting. Like at that point, you're like, they like didn't even want to down them. Like it's just gross. They like woke up, had like 3,000 calories, about fucking like 3,000 calories of fucking Crumble, and then went and worked out for the day. Those guys definitely took steroids, but that shit's funny. Oh, gotcha. I have no idea who that is. Gotcha, some Joe. Fair enough. That dude, there are some funny bodybuilders and gym bros are just so funny. They live some of the craziest lives, undocumented. We need some fucking documentaries on some gym bros. That stuff is so funny. That's as dirty as dirty ball gets, dude. They were huge. I mean, they're like in terms of fucking, they were pretty short, but they looked strong. But they were definitely doing, like, they were on some memes. I think they openly talked about it. One chroma cookie is too much for me, dude. That shit was hilarious. Plenty of documentation. There's a lot of documentation on like how to get started. There's not enough documentation, and there is some on like crazy body. That's true, but there needs to be more. Like, there's so many funny stories, man. There are so many funny stories about fucking gym bros. Like, not even just bodybuilders, but just the average gym bro has like some hilarious fucking memes. I've heard of him. I don't know anything about him. I know nothing about him. I always hear him mentioned. Yo, I appreciate it, Big Czar. Have a fantastic day, dude. Much love to you, dude. I stumble over my words so much. Woo. 2 minutes left on the charm. Thanks again, JW Tree. I fucking appreciate it, man. 41,000. We didn't do that much shiny hunting today, I will say, unfortunately. We're gonna end up with around exactly 300 encounters after that shiny charm, which is pretty nice. I think more closer to around 280, to be fair. I started this charm at, I think it was 41,089 encounters, 41,086, something like that. 41,080, somewhere around there. I'm gonna end with 370 something, so maybe 380. What's up, Oso? How many? I got really lucky, Reposh, on my spinner rack. I only waited like 3 or 4 days, which was very lucky and not that common to get it that soon. Oso, dude. Oh my goodness. When I feel bad as I'm actually about to end and you came back and you're like, oh, you're still alive, and then you fucking gift 5 subs. Dude, Oso, thank you so fucking much, man. This whole month, man. It's all good, dude, and you're so nice on top of it. This whole month you have spoiled the fuck out of me, man. I need you to know it's made a huge difference. I've really fucking noticed it like all month, man. And it's made a huge fucking difference. It alleviates a lot of fucking, I don't want to say stress, but I appreciate it. I actually just made, I mean, anyone who knows me and knows that I've been talking about this kind of thing for a while, I actually just made a huge purchase yesterday. I won't say what it was, but it was a huge life purchase. But dude, 5 subs with 300 minutes. I'm sorry. I have to go. If I was just ending because I'm tired, I would actually be okay with that yeet greet. But I have to end to go help my future mother-in-law, so I have to go deal with that. But dude, Oso, I really appreciate it, man. You've been phenomenal. Like, you've been fun and easygoing in chat, like good memes, and to go above and beyond and always fucking support, man. It's crazy, man. I really appreciate it. The hints. Okay. What are you talking about, Shred? Anyways, so yeah. So that, what I'm trying to say is that support helps even more. I want a photo. We'll see. Okay. I love you guys. I'm gonna peace out after this charm. JW Tree, thank you for the fucking charm, dude. Shiny at the end? Nah, just kidding. Okay. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you all so much. Make sure to like the stream if you enjoyed it. Dislike if you didn't. That's okay as well. Subscribe to the channel for daily PokeMMO content. Follow the Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Sometimes I stream on the weekends. I do actually want to start, if I start doing extra streams on the weekends, I do want to try to do a stream here and there on Kick, just to like get my numbers up and get the monetization thing and see how it goes and see if people like it. If people don't like it, I'm not going to bother with it, right? There's some, I want to test it out essentially, so I'll do that at some point. See how it goes. But thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go chill and I'm gonna go help the future mother-in-law, so I appreciate it. I'll see you guys more. Yeah, that's the yeah. I love you all. Have a great day and good luck on your guys' shinies today. Hopefully you don't go as dry as me. Hopefully you have much better RNG. I'll see you guys either Monday or for an extra weekend stream. It might happen. I'll see you guys. Peace, 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 peace.